All right, beer cam. So if anybody's watching, probably no one watching, it's on beer cam. It's this way they can watch me drink beer with my title sponsor, Bavaria. Anyone who wants to jump in, jump in. Let's go, Mad Kiwi. Yeah, I'm just, my mixer's working. I'm just trying to get some people in here. I'm bored. I got nothing to do. It's Friday night here. It's probably really early in the morning for you guys over there in New Zealand. There's a link right there if you want and jump in, hang out for a bit. I'm just gonna leave it on beer cam for now, though. We got some peaches. Oh, Peaches has a new shirt.
Yep.
It's 4:48
I love that.
Saturday. It's that's why. Get your microphone back.
Yeah, I'm using it right now. How's it sound?
Better. Could be a little louder. Oh, we got Mad Kiwis in the house. Yeah, you gotta mute. You have to mute your YouTube Kiwi when you're on Streamyard. He's in the house. Yeah, you gotta mute. You have to mute your YouTube Kiwi. When you're on StreamYard, you gotta mute YouTube altogether, or close YouTube altogether when you're in StreamYard, or you get that loop. That audio loop will happen.
I know, it's my bad. Me being stupid. How does that sound? Does that sound pretty good?
That sounds really fucking good, man.
That's good. Oh, I think it's all working now. I'll just give you the old tour. There it is there.
There you go. Yeah.
And I've got this hooked up just because it's got a sound effects kit in it, and you can go like that. And big screen,
There you go.
Little laptop screen, and then really big screen. That's the amp.
Man, you got it all set up. You got it all set up.
One speaker, two speaker, three speaker.
Oh shit, eh?
One up there, four speaker.
That is the man cave right there. That's
it's still a work in progress, mate. So
yeah, it always is, isn't it?
There's Sinead. She's the barmaid.
There you go. Gotta have one of those.
Gotta have one of those.
Yeah, my barmaid's kind of ugly here. Where's let me find, there it is right there. Yeah, my barmaid's a little ugly.
Yeah. How's it going, Peaches?
Hey.
I saw you on Tham's stream.
Yeah, I stopped by for a minute and
Truckman, I sent you a link in the mail there, buddy.
Okay.
No, that was quite a good jam, wasn't it?
I was watching something. I seen
from
he was
what I
live.
heard, it was all right.
Yeah, I seen he was live, and I went over there, but it was already gone. It was done already. So I was
yeah.
Like,
oh, he was there for a good couple of hours, anyway.
No. Yeah, it was been pretty burnt out today, and I was napped in my chair, and then had a beer, and I felt like falling asleep again, and then I went over to watch a little bit of another stream, and I was like, it just woke me up. I was like, fuck it, start my own stream. It's like early here. It's still like 10 to 9 here p.m., right? So it's Friday night for us.
Right. Yeah, well, like I said, it's 10 to 5 Saturday afternoon here.
Yeah, you're in the future. We're still in the past.
Yeah, I know. Yep. We're thinking about having tea, and you're still thinking about having supper.
No, we're past supper. We're just thinking about drinking beer now.
Okay. Cool.
Either you're thinking about drinking beer, or you've already had quite a few beer, or you're crawling into bed, right?
No. I was going to bloody mix up some sugar to make some alcohol so I can get the still cranking in about a week's time.
Oh, there you go. So how's it down there for you guys in New Zealand? Do you guys have problems with the COVID-19 yet hitting you guys?
Yeah, we're up to about 250 cases now.
Oh, geez.
And the whole country's been locked down, so stay at home. Go out if you need essential items like bread, milk, medical supplies, rah.
So they're pretty, and then the only time you're going to work is if you're an essential worker. They keep most businesses shut down, like restaurants and bars.
My wife's an essential worker, and she's working from home, so she's a probation officer or parole officer or what do you want to call them. So
yeah, same thing. That's pretty much what we call them here too.
Yeah. But
see, I work in the booze industry, and I'm an essential worker too. So
yeah. But no, it's all good. It's all good. Ticking along, except for this fucking chest infection I've got.
Yeah, it's the same here. But I call it smoker's cough because I smoke, right?
Yeah,
So, I'll be sitting coughing, and it's like I gotta really cough hard, and people are just looking at me. Oh, you got the coronavirus? No, dude, I'm just smoker's cough, man. It's just don't worry about it. It's all good.
yeah. Oh, I've just got to make one more message. There he is. Right. I'm getting on with Robbie the Goose Rooter, who's a bit of a Kiwi icon in the making.
Oh yeah.
He's a heavy truck engineer, driver. He buggered his knee, had an operation, didn't work too good, so he's had 3 years off, and he thought, what am I going to do? So he's going to go on trying to organise a trip around the South Island doing pep talk type things to folks like myself and you and whoever, just to buddy get adult mental health and all that under control.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it seems to be an issue, one of those things that people don't talk about much.
Yeah, yeah. No, there's Prairie Boy. Sent you a link, Prairie, if you want to jump in. Yeah, it's mental health is definitely. A lot of people do not want to talk about it sometimes, especially guys. Guys are a little more prone to kind of stuff that down in the belly, as it were.
Yeah.
And it's just the way us guys are. It's funny as it is, right?
Yeah.
I've got, we all have some sort of mental issue, obviously, but it's just, it affects some people, worse than others, right? It's how you deal with it. But that's
It
good.
is.
That's good to hear that he's going around and helping others. That's a good way to deal with it too, right? It's just be out and open with it and just talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, he said he wanted to make a plan. I says the best plan is don't make a plan, and then nothing can go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing is when you're dealing with small town country folk is you don't whiz in, whiz out, grab their money and go. You stay for maybe a day, day and a half, get to know the locals. They can show you around, introduce you to new people. That way you get your support that you need to carry on to the next town, because news travels faster than what you can on a tractor or with a caravan.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The word of mouth is a fast thing,
Yeah.
which is good.
Yeah.
Man, it's still raining out here really hard. That's all I hear outside right now is rain. I think that's what's making me sleepy tonight's the rain. Oh, we got Prairie Boy 77s in the house. Got him in the stream.
Prairie boy.
How you guys doing?
Oh, this is not fair, is it? Like, this
Nice
is
truck,
not
man.
fair. I'm going to stop again.
What's up? What's up? What's
Oh, there's a lot of reverb delay
up? Sorry
there.
about that.
Damn.
Ooh, I did the same thing.
How bad was the snow going through the mountains today? Truck, man.
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't drive today?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you did. That
No,
was
I drove to
yesterday, was it?
Walmart.
Oh.
No, I got home yesterday, so
Oh, it was yesterday. Gotcha.
Actually got to ride today.
There you go, Fletch. You want a link, buddy? There's a link right above you if you want to jump in, Fletch, or I'll just throw another one up. Anybody wants in? I've got one spot available.
actually all the roads around my place are pretty good, but
Yeah, it's raining here right now, so the mountains are definitely getting some snow.
I'd have to dig my backyard out to get my bike out of the garage.
Just get some gasoline and just it's cheap now. Just go fucking dump it all over the snow and put a fucking match to it.
There you go.
No, there's an arsonist going around in town. So
Oh, that's right. That's right.
probably not a good idea.
That's right. You don't want to give them any ideas.
Exactly.
How you doing, bulldozer?
Dozer. Where are we? Click that.
Yeah, just a mellow night for me. I was like, you know what, fuck it. I thought for sure, Prairie, you were going to put up a stream earlier today, and then I didn't see anything, and then I kind of napped off and was dozing in and out, and then I finally woke up and was like, fuck it. Just going to throw one up for a couple hours or however long.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but nah.
Having a bad day today, Prairie?
No, it was a fucking awesome day. I went riding.
Oh, shit. No, because you don't have your camera on, that's why. You're obviously running around naked then.
Why don't I have my camera?
I've got to go back out and come back in again too.
There we go.
Oh, you're on your phone, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were on your computer.
I was actually in bed when I got your email.
Oh,
It's like, yeah, it is fucking. It's only 10 o'clock on Friday. What the hell am
Yeah.
I doing in bed?
Yeah, what the hell?
That
What are you
ride
doing?
got out of me, man. I'm not used to that shit.
What are you doing, Perry? You got a bit of time to catch up on me.
Mm.
looks like he's just having a smoke.
Yep.
So you got to get your bike out and ride today. Holy shit. It actually fucking was warm enough. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, it was.
Clean that chain first.
Oh yeah, I did that oil change and everything a while ago.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to lube it though because I just washed it and then rode it. But
Yeah.
So how is this sounding, guys? Is this sounding pretty crisp or is it okay?
It sounds really
or-
good, man. No, it sounds really, really good. You got actually really nice levels, probably better levels than I have right now. Very impressed.
Mine's just guesswork. I know nothing about what I'm doing.
Hey,
No, it
that's
sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds pro.
yeah, sounds good. Oh,
Cool.
Yeah, no, you're not too quiet. You're not too loud. You know?
What's a good distance? Is it arm's length away from the mic or?
Well, it all depends on the mic because I'm literally right on top of my microphone, I'm a fist away from my microphone, right? And you're an arm's distance
Right.
away from. So you got a really decent microphone that picks up really well. So
It's just a cheapie, mate. It only cost me $100 new.
well, that $100 new microphone is pretty damn good.
yeah.
Oh, I'll show you. There we go. It's upside down, but it's Citronic. Citronic. CCM1.
Okay, yeah. No,
And there's
it's,
my pop. There's my pop filter, and
Yeah.
I've elastic band to the homemade mic stand that I made out of a lamp.
Yep. Hey, it works.
There you
That'll
go.
work.
I paid $89 for my little swing arm that does the same thing, right? So
And the funny thing is, right, my lamp was a Superlux made in Auckland, New Zealand. And the funny thing is, Superlux is a international company and they make microphone stands. There's a bloody phone going. Right, sorry guys, I gotta go.
all right.
Gotta go.
All right, thanks, man. So StreamYard, or not StreamYard, OBS Studio has released another version now, OBS Studio 25, and they've added some new features to it. If you click on your little help icon up in the top there, it says check for updates. So I tried to do that, but it keeps telling me that my outputs are currently active. Please shut down all any active outputs before attempting to update. So mine, I can't just do a quick update because I don't know what outputs it's talking about that I have to shut down.
Did you turn your virtual cam off?
No, I didn't.
That'd be it.
Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah.
Hey, do you know how to make OBS work with Zoom?
With Zoom? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's there. It's automatically there. It's the same idea as like when you jump into StreamYard and you click on your camera settings. It's a little drop down window and you just hit the OBS and it should pop up in Zoom.
Yep.
Fuck.
And it's the same with Hangouts. You just click the camera settings and a little pop down window shows up and there's OBS is right there. Click on it and fucking then it's up and running.
Yeah, it won't work for me.
Well, that's
I
odd.
have no idea why. Yeah.
That's really odd.
I've been fucking plagued. Like, just getting OBS working the first time was a bitch.
Yeah.
Then
yeah.
when I tried the voice meter, it fucked OBS up. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but yeah, I can't use it.
Well, I installed a version of Pro Tools that I have yesterday, and I had to uninstall Voice Meter because it wouldn't even find my audio interface at all.
Really, yeah.
It just wanted to use Voice Meter, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I don't want to use that shit. So gone.
Well, because voice meter is the what do they call it? The virtual mixer.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll just overtake any over your ISO, ASIO or fucking drivers. So Prairie got out for a ride today. I had to
Yep.
ride in rain today. That wasn't too bad though. Good thing I fucking cleaned and fucking waxed my chain the other day, the last day of sunshine that we had there before we had all these rains. So it's good to go for at least another week or two.
There you go.
Well, the last 2
Yeah,
weeks for me
it's
out there
great.
have been nice. So
Yeah, it's been really nice out here. Dude, I'll freeze in the morning and fucking sweat on the way home. But I did see something today that I haven't seen since, well, fucking last year. I seen fucking leaves sprouting on a tree, man. Big green fucking leaves. I was like, wow, look at that. It's turning green already. So it's coming. Spring's here, man.
I saw a
Yep.
gopher in Calgary yesterday.
Oh, there you go. If they're fucking coming out of the ground, they're fucking ready to.
So that tells me that spring is on its way.
Yeah. They're ready to mate.
When you start seeing the gophers,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The old prairie dogs. Fuck off. Oh, this fucking smoker's cough at this time of year is just getting to me. Everybody thinks I got the fucking virus.
Oh, hey, what's up, monkey butt?
Monkey
Bull
blood.
burger?
oh, excuse me.
Peaches is all muted already. She's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit over here quietly.
Yeah, she's pooping.
She's probably painting.
Just pooping.
She changed her.
She's on her laptop
picture.
because she's not on her phone. She's on her laptop.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was peaches at first.
Not much there, monkey, but we were just kind of. I was kind of bored, and so I just decided to throw up a stream and something to do to keep me awake for a few more hours, or I was just gonna go to bed, and I would have been up at stupid o'clock in the morning, going, "Now what am I gonna do with myself?"
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, and
Did you already have your sleeping pill there, Prairie?
No, I don't take them, and I don't have to work.
Oh,
I don't want
okay.
to get addicted to them fucking things, but
yeah. Did you work today, or just went out for a ride?
nope, no work, just riding.
No.
Yeah, I
you
was
had
up
much?
for a couple hours.
Had
Did you
much
at least
work
film
lately?
it?
I filmed a lot of it. My Hero 5 filled up the SD card,
Yeah.
and then my Hero 3, for some reason, it just keeps fucking stopping recording.
Oh fuck.
I think it's the SD card.
Try another SD card in it or something.
Well, I find if I format it and then use it, it's usually good for a bit. The thing was, it was doing that like last year and the year before already. So
Oh, okay.
but yeah. Now I gotta fucking try and remember how to edit a motovlog. it's gonna be chaos because I was all over the place. I didn't really have a topic, and I was just every now and then I'd think of something. So it's gonna be a nightmare to edit.
It's like me when I do my scatterbrain rides. I'm just like fucking here, I'm there. It's like, oh, squirrel. Oh, look, another squirrel.
Yeah, that was exactly it. I think I'm fucking ranting about cops and talking about fucking how nice it is to ride, and then what I'm planning to do with the channel. And, oh God, it was just everywhere.
Yeah, it just totally sounds like a hey, look, squirrel. Fucking.
Mhm.
That's what you should just call it. Just call it, hey, look, squirrel.
Yeah, probably, and then just fucking put it up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cut out the parts where I'm not talking and just let it bounce all over the place.
All over the place, yeah.
Sounds
And
like a
as
plan.
you transition from one topic to another topic, just fucking throw up a hey, look, squirrel.
That actually make for a pretty interesting video.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I forgot how much I love riding.
Right? Especially when you guys have to park for so fucking long, man. Yeah, I just go crazy.
Mm-hmm. And this year was longer than normal.
Uh-huh.
Normally I'm riding like into November and starting again in March. But
March, yeah. And we're already, what, fucking the end of March, fucking hitting April.
yeah. And I think the last time I rode last year was in October. Yeah, it was a long go.
Yeah. Too fucking long.
Mm-hmm.
I know Truckman's probably dying too. He wants that snow out of his fucking driveway so he can get the bike out and go for a ride himself. What's
I
the
still
temp
have
there?
to wait for the alleyway to. It's a sheet of ice now, my alleyway. So
Oh, is it?
yeah, it just has to rain once here and it'll all be gone.
You guys haven't had any good rain yet?
No, because it's been cold enough to snow instead of rain or sleet or something stupid.
It's something stupid. Frozen
Yeah.
fucking rain.
Yep.
Well, it's raining here now, so that just means the mountains are just getting hit again with another dump. So I don't even know what the temp is. What is the temperature right now here?
I guess I look on my phone. Let's... Where's...
All right, so it's 45 in Fahrenheit degrees there. So
It's supposed to snow on Tuesday. Here,
Lovely.
it's snowing.
yeah, so it's 7 degrees here right now. So
Nice.
Snowing Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Tuesday at Lake Louise. Awesome.
yeah, because it's gonna be nothing but rain here fucking all week, man.
Snowing till Tuesday on Golden. Rain and then snow in Revelstoke. Awesome.
Oh yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, it's like we got a full week of rain, so it's just gonna be a full week of snow in the mountains, dude.
So I
Fuck.
see
Keep
lots
that shit over there. I can finally ride again.
So I see lots of black ice in my near future.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I think it's gonna get down to like it's one of the days there it said 1 degree, so it'll be just on the edge.
And, yeah, we got up to like 9 today.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fucking a little chilly on the highway, but no, you know,
Yeah.
tolerable.
Throw the layers on, man.
Yep. Long johns and sweater, and that was good to go.
Yeah, because it was what 10 degrees the other day, 10, 12 degrees it got up to. During the day on my way home, it was so warm. I was fucking literally sweating from the time I threw all my layers on like I normally would. I'm sweating inside the building. I walk outside and I hit that sun and I'm just like, oh fuck. I'm halfway to the bike and I can feel the sweat running down my forehead because I still have my toque on, right? Get to the bike, light up a cigarette, fire the bike up, let it warm up and shit. And I had to take my toque off because I was sweating too much. Stuff that in my tank bag so my head would cool down. They're
We
really
hit
quiet
7
again.
today. So
Oh, sorry. Let me move it closer. Is that better?
There you
Much
go.
better.
There she is.
She got your laptop. to
Like I
work.
was saying, you guys would melt here.
Huh?
What happened?
You would melt if you were in the desert.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. Especially right now. Fuck. Problem is, we're not allowed out of our country to go visit your country, so we're good right now. We'd have to
Well, it's
14
going to
days
hit the point
quarantine.
where we can't leave our homes.
Yeah. Well, we can leave our homes here. We just can't social distance.
Yeah.
Oh, who else is
yeah.
in here? Oh, Monkey Butt. How's it going, Monkey Butt?
Monkey butt. I should make a vlog called.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we got you.
I'm using my laptop, so if the audio is screwing the stream up, let me know and I'll shut it down.
No, it works. It's working fine, man. It's working
No, the
fine.
audio isn't screwing the stream up. Your face is.
Oh, shots fired.
I don't have the sound effects like fucking what's his name Rocket has. I can't
Rocket.
go pew pew pew.
I tried to join Rocket's stream and I couldn't. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I'm just cursed with technology, man.
Yeah, my mouse is shit in the bed. I gotta go get a new mouse. My fucking first thing that went was a scroll wheel a while ago, so it has that center punch, so you can hit the center punch and fucking move the screen up and down while I was in YouTube, and it wouldn't move up and down. I'm like, what the fuck? But it was working. I'd get it out of fucking YouTube and click on anything else on my desktop, and my mouse would work. So I was like, okay, close YouTube tab, reopen YouTube tab. Okay, good. I got my mouse to work again. So
Oh, fucking, he bounced.
yeah.
Monkey butt, I was kidding about the face thing, eh?
Yeah, when I went and met up with Jester today, the first thing I asked him is, "Are you sick?"
It was fucked on his end, he said.
Oh, okay.
It's getting audio loops, so that would only mean that if you're getting audio loops, that you had YouTube running at the same time StreamYard is running.
Yep.
You have to mute StreamYard while you're in, or mute YouTube while you're in StreamYard. So what Jester say? Hopefully he's not sick.
What's up, Randy?
No, he just had some bad pico de gallo.
What the fuck is that?
Keep it
How's it going, Randy?
Pico de gallo?
Hey, Randy.
Yeah. Is that a Mexican flu?
It's no, it's onions, jalapenos, tomatoes. And you put on your burritos and that.
Mm.
Gotcha. So, Randy, how much snow is left back east where you are? It should be all gone now. Surprised he's not out riding and making videos.
He did the other
He
day.
already did.
Did he? Oh,
Yeah.
fucking. Well, how did I miss it? Fucking stupid YouTube not showing it in my stream.
I missed it too.
Yeah.
When was this?
Shit.
What was that?
Thursday?
Tuesday,
Is
Wednesday?
it Thursday or Wednesday? Yeah.
Fuck's sakes.
See, now I gotta go back and see all my fucking goddamn fucking subs and find it to watch it.
It's
Well, my YouTube's just giving me all this fucking news updates about fucking COVID-19 and the news and this and that. It's just like, fuck off, man. Like,
I know, it's so bad. Like, I'm intentionally not watching any videos that are talking about COVID.
yeah.
Like, I'm sick of it.
Dude, that sucks for me because I hashtag COVID on everything I do now.
Well, I mean, if the video is about, social distancing and what you're doing and the hunt for toilet paper, like, fuck, I can't take it no more.
So seriously, what's the deal with the toilet paper? I still haven't figured that out.
Well, because if you have to self quarantine, people think that you need 14 cases of fucking toilet paper for 14 days of fucking, you know,
Yep.
quarantine, right? Like if you're using that much shit tickets, you know.
I don't know. I don't know about other parts of the country, but here in Colorado, eggs, potatoes, and toilet paper are the hardest things to find.
Wow.
Mm.
Walmart was sold out of bacon.
Wow.
We've been good. Like there was one day when the shelves were pretty bare, but then every other time I've been there's been lots of shit. Not a lot of toilet paper.
Well, they got
Actually,
lots of toilet paper now.
I went and looked just for shits and giggles. Like I've got lots, but I went and looked to see, and yeah, it was fucking cleaned right out. Paper towel, Kleenex, toilet paper, all gone.
Jesus Christ, man. Like you live in a small fucking town. What's everybody doing there? Fucking just stockpiling this shit.
I guess. Yeah, I
there's
don't get it.
Dude,
they
it's
have
crazy, man.
limits on what you can buy at the Walmart here in Olds. Like,
Yeah, no, there's limits
two
pretty
things
much
of
every.
beef and 2 things of chicken.
Yeah,
2
because
things
it's
of pork.
because everybody's so where Andy's is bread, toilet paper, and soft drinks.
Oh, bread too. Yeah, bread was
bread.
a big one.
Yeah, bread's a big one.
Soft drink.
Haven't had an issue getting bread.
Yeah, pop.
Yeah, me neither, dude.
Soda pop.
Monica.
I love
Bread's been
Monica.
pretty easy.
See, I go where I go. It's
Any
it's,
kind of
they
hand
have-
soap or hand sanitizers or any kind of sanitization.
Yeah,
stuff
even
still is
soap.
sold out.
Yeah.
You know,
When I went to the store to get sugar, man, it's just like I couldn't even get sugar. How's it going, Jester? Couldn't even get fucking sugar.
That's just stupid
Mhm.
because hand sanitizer tends to focus on like bacteria instead of viruses.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not only that, it kills the good bacteria on your hands as well.
Yep.
Well, so that's true, but I don't have a problem with that because I drink a lot. So that kind of kills all good things.
Yeah, well, I drink a lot too. See, that's the only thing I won't use at work is the hand sanitizers. I'll just go into the bathroom and just wash my hands with the soap that we got, right? The soap and water. But everybody's hitting hand sanitizer, and everybody's got red hands with little red blotches all over them from fucking overusing this shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that can't be helped.
Exactly. There's no way that's healthy.
No.
No.
I just hope nobody uses my truck this weekend.
Yeah, because then you'd have to sanitize it.
Yep.
Dude, I just want to be able to wipe my ass during the summer.
Hashtag goals.
Yeah, hashtag goals, exactly. Peaches has a new picture because she's on her laptop. She's not on her phone.
It's hard not to notice that.
And don't worry, Randy, beer and liquor stores are going to stay open because they are an essential business.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah, they're an essential business. They can't close.
Oh, that's an interesting theory, Mothman. PP-'s gone because everybody's home doing butt stuff, trying not to cause a baby boom.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, fuck. Yeah.
Dude, there is absolutely going to be a baby boom.
Oh, there's going to be a baby boom. There's going to be a rise in domestic violence and a rise in fucking divorces.
Absolutely 100% on all of this. Coronials.
Coronials.
The perennials.
I hope this shit doesn't last very long.
I don't know. I was watching that Philip DeFranco that he put out today, and he was talking with the American health guy that's been doing this shit down in the States. He's the guy.
Fauci?
Yeah, Sachi. Yeah, and he was talking about how the southern hemisphere right now is going into their winter, and we're of course coming into our summer. So the southern hemisphere hasn't been hit hard yet, so they're about to get hit hard. And and it's going to go back and forth, and that's what he's worried about, that the second wave is going to come from the south, because when we think we've got it fucking down to where it should be, we're going to start hitting fall, and all of a sudden it's going to rise again, and we're not going to have that fucking he's thinking we're not going to have the antidote for it yet. So
Dude, that's exactly
They
right.
already
man.
have-
That's exactly what's going to happen.
No, they're already had testing, and one of them is actually done pretty good.
yeah, it's still in tests though, right?
Yeah.
They don't know. Nobody's
Well,
come
they've
up
already
with
used it
anything.
on people, and it's already taken care of it.
Well, that's news to me because I haven't heard that.
Well, I was
Sounds-
reading like a while ago that the anti-malaria medication that they give military,
Yeah.
it killed coronavirus.
Only in certain individuals, but the problem
That's-
is people fucking got it incorrectly, and they were fucking doing it fucking, and people were dying, and like that one dude died in Arizona because
No,
they
no, no.
fucking-
You know why he died?
because it was for the fish tank for killing fucking fish lice, and they seen it, and it was just like, oh, it's got the same name. Then, yeah, and they fucking did it. He dies, and his old lady's fucking in the hospital in serious condition.
Dude, we're all fucked. We're all going to die. Just get over it.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, we can't fucking hold up and not work for years. It just doesn't work. So
Exactly.
I say just fucking have everyone keep your social distance or whatever, and just fucking live your life.
yeah, that's pretty much. Even at work, I fucking walking through the fucking lunchroom today. I even said to a couple people, "I was like, you guys are not social distancing, man. Like, come on." We've got fucking shit all over the warehouse saying social distancing, practice social distancing, and there's two fucking people sitting within fucking a foot and a half of each other that I have to walk between the two of them to get outside to the smoking area, right?
Yeah.
So I was watching TV. I had this really surreal moment earlier, and there were 3 commercials that came on TV back to back. One was Burger King, and they're advertising social disconnect. Essentially, you order through your mobile app, you drive through the drive-through. They actually stick out the tray through the drive-through window, and supposedly nobody touches your shit. And there was a second one. I can't remember who the food delivery service was. It was Little Caesars Pizza.
Yeah.
No contact.
Yeah,
Like-
that's my pizza today that I ordered was no contact. I just fucking
Dude,
ordered
it's-
online. I paid online. 11 minutes later, I got a fucking text to my phone says, "Hope you're hungry. Your pizza's on your way." 2 minutes later, I hear dunk 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 on the door. I open up the door. Buddy opens up the fucking little bag that the pizza's in. He holds it out fucking full arms like that. Go, there you go, buddy. I stood back at full arms like, pull it out of the bag and said, "Thank you. Have a nice day." Close the door.
Isn't that really
This is a
weird,
world
though?
cover, too.
Yeah.
Randy's right, though. That is the silver lining in all this shit. Yep.
So, in addition to that, I saw a Stanley Steamers commercial, and they're like, "Hey, you're on quarantine. Now it's the perfect time to clean your office or clean your house." It's just all super surreal to me. It's just weird. It just feels
Yeah.
weird.
Does.
It is what
Well-
it is, but we all have to do our part, man, because, I don't want it. There's a girl from Chilliwack they showed on Global TV, and I think she's in Edmonton right now in the hospital, and she's basically got lung infection and shit like that from it, right? And she's like, fuck, I don't fucking wish this on anybody, she said in her fucking video that she did on her cell phone, right?
No, that totally sucks.
Because it's going to hit everybody differently, and the thing is if you get it in the lungs and you get that lung infection, that's when you're pretty much you're hurting, right? If you're just getting some mild symptoms of it, like the mild flu-like symptoms, then it's not so bad. But if you get the full-blown fucking lung infection from it, then yeah, that's when you need the respirators and shit like that. That's what you don't want.
Mm-hmm.
And being a smoker and shit like that, that's what you don't want for sure,
Yeah, exactly.
And Prairie and I are smokers. Peaches is a smoker. Truckman does the vape, but it would still affect them the same way, right? I don't know about you, Monkey, if you smoke or not, or vape or not, but yeah, it's still going to affect us all the same way.
I don't, but you know what? My oldest son vapes a lot, so you're right. That would totally suck.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if when all these people were getting sick from what they were calling the vape episode,
Yeah.
if that had corona, and we just didn't know it yet.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Maybe.
Fucking
I thought
bats,
that they kind
man.
of traced that back to like it was like an off-brand fucking something they were
Bats.
putting a chemical in there.
Yeah.
Bats.
It was
an
Everything's
off-brand.
from bats.
THC vapes, and they were vaping like vitamin E. They were putting vitamin E in it,
Yeah.
and then there was some jewels that were contaminated. The jewel.
You know
mint.
what? You have to be careful with vitamins because some of them are not bad for you if you overdose on them, and others are really bad for your nervous system and other bodily functions.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like too much coffee. Does
Yep.
freebasing count? Yeah, it depends on how much ammonia you use, I guess.
Like vitamin C, I mean, you can OD on vitamin C. It doesn't have any kind of negative effect on your body, but vitamin E totally does.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, everything will kill you.
Yeah, motorcycles will do that too.
Yeah. Exactly.
I want to
I'd
say
rather
though
fucking-
that like
I'd rather die
Ebola,
tomorrow on my bike than 10 years from now in the hospital.
dude, I totally relate to that. But I want to say Ebola and bird flu and this current bullshit Corona, they all come from bats.
Corona came from bats too?
Yeah, dude.
Hmm.
Bird flu and Corona came from bats. And I want to say, you know, everybody thinks Ebola came from monkeys, but I want to say it came from bats first, was transmitted to monkeys, and then to humans from monkeys.
Just like they say AIDS did. They open up those
Yeah,
going, man.
yeah, AIDS started from, was it guys having sex with monkeys in Africa or some shit?
Yeah, that's what they say.
I'm not even
So-
going to go there. But I think you're right.
Hey, open road blogs.
Open Road Vlogs, what up?
There we go. So look at that. Their new beer that my new beer store got. Double Brock, 7.9%. Polaner Salvador from Germany.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's an amazing label and can. I mean, the artwork is actually worth the
Yeah.
beer alone.
Well, wait till I finish this one and I pour it into my glass. It's a nice dark beer.
Nice.
I've been seeing it in the warehouse. And a store picked it up in Vancouver a long time ago, and I was going to ride into town, into the city to get it. I never did because it was a bit of a ride, and it was like on the other side of Vancouver, so I was like, ah, fuck it, I'm not going to bother.
Was it winter time?
No, this is a year-round beer, this one. And yeah, it was wintertime. It was beginning of the winter. Yeah, about the beginning of the winter. I just didn't want to ride into Vancouver because it's a bit of a bitch. And so I was in my new beer store that just opened up down the road from me yesterday, and I'm talking to the manager about what's new and you know, some ideas for beers, and all of a sudden I look over in the fridge of the coolers and I'm like, oh dude, you got the Polaner's fucking Salvador. There's what I'm grabbing tonight. And but yeah, it's like fucking 7.9% double Brock, dude. It's fucking tasty. It smells really good. It tastes real good. I was really impressed with that beer. It gave me a good buzz too last night, but I didn't eat anything yesterday, so. But
Well,
yeah.
Mothman said AIDS came from eating primate brains.
Well, that's just because the
That's more
monkeys.
believable than the monkey thing.
The monkeys were doing bats, man.
Yeah, the
yeah,
damn
it's a
monkey
dog.
bat orgies.
Yep.
What do you want, kitties?
Exactly. I'll be right back, guys.
Aye.
We'll be here.
So, Randy, did you ever get your internet figured out there? You can jump in and throw your 2 cents in.
Yeah, just hop in and chat. You don't should work with the phone without playing. I think it's just your noise cancellation was cutting it out because it was so loud
Yeah, that's the problem with the.
with the phone.
Well, Hangouts did that too. The audio would always get stepped on.
Yeah.
But StreamYard has that thing you can disable it. But I think you can only do it on your computer.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it on your phone. I haven't seen the option in my phone, so I never looked, mind you. But
That's a lot of beer to get there open for. You spent $150 and got 5 fucking 2-4 cases of Budweiser.
it's cheap.
Gotta get
Yeah,
this
that's real cheap. I dropped $150 just on single beers alone and came home with what, 10 of them.
Fuck.
But those are
It's
all
been
big
so long
bottles.
since I bought a case of beer. I don't even know what it costs anymore.
About $30 up here.
That's what I paid for the Keystone for 24.
$30.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's cheaper than a bottle of scotch.
Yep.
Yep. I got
Yep.
mine for my birthday.
How much longer do we got till that live stream?
Oh,
May something.
May 15th. So
Oh, okay. Okay.
but I figured I'd buy it now. Just
Buy it now and have the wife hide it.
yep, she's good at hiding shit. So
Yeah.
I can't do that because if I bought it now, I'd drink it before. I gotta buy it like the day of.
yeah, but I didn't get a big bottle like I bought. I only bought a 2.6 this time. So
Oh, that last one was a 40. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. No wonder you're hungover for 3 days.
oh yeah, I shouldn't have drank that much. Not even I shouldn't even have drank half of it. Oh, maybe half of it.
Yeah, it's exactly how I felt.
A case of beer cost me 2 rolls of shit paper in a while. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. People have been trying to do that here. That's trying to sell this and that on fucking Craigslist, and the shit's just getting fucking shut down. What people don't realize here in BC is it's illegal. It's called profiteering, and if the police see any ads on Craigslist, they can literally go to your door, phone them up, say, "Oh yeah, fucking sure, I'll come and get that," and show up at your door and fucking arrest you for profiteering and take all your shit, which they should do. Yeah.
There was a guy that went from Tennessee, Kentucky, and over to where Daryl and Dulles are.
Yeah.
Bought all the fucking toilet paper. Went back home, tried to sell it. Police caught him. They took all his stock, which was over $30,000 worth, gave it away for free, and
Yeah. Profiteering.
That's good.
I think the part that pisses me off the most is the perishable items that are going to get thrown away when all
Yeah.
this is said and done.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Like, we had a person here in BC, up in Kelowna, at a grocery store, and it was filmed or whatnot. They basically went in there with 2 shopping carts and cleaned out the entire meat section, right, and then pushed it through the grocery line. But they basically got publicly shamed, and so I guess they were going to try and sell it, but no, they couldn't sell it. Then they were going to give it away to the food bank. The food bank was like, "Nope, don't want it, but we'll take $1,000 donation from you," you know, and this and that. And so he's now stuck with all this shit. And the problem is you can't eat all that meat, and regardless, it's all going to get thrown away. And the other
Exactly.
thing too, if you're going into a grocery store to buy all this prepackaged meat and shit like that, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. Why not just go to a butcher and just buy a whole cow and have him do it? It would have been a lot fucking cheaper, right?
But I mean, even the beef, man, it's got an expiration date. Even if you freeze it, you can't
Yeah.
freeze it forever.
No, you can't. It'll get freezer burnt and shit like that. You can
Exactly.
You have to eat it. It's
It just makes me sick. Dude.
Yeah,
I
same
get so
here.
pissed.
Yeah, Mothman, you win. Ouch.
I win. Yeah.
Yeah, the hooker trade's probably taking a dive.
Probably not. They're probably just fucking still out there because we got all these brown people over here that want hookers all the time. So
Hey, man, I'm brown. Chill.
no, not that color brown.
I'm just
Different
messing.
shade.
It's a different shade of brown. That Middle East brown.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, the Middle East to East brown.
I've never seen a hooker at a truck stop up here. It's probably too cold.
Yeah, dude, they only work like really warm climates.
Yeah, I can't say. Well, I really don't know where the truck stops are. Oh, that's right. They're all fucking nowhere near Surrey. So yeah, hookers. You're not gonna see hookers out there. Surrey doesn't have truck stops. They got gas bars, but yeah, no. Most
I've
hookers
seen
aren't
meth heads at the Hope Flying J.
Really?
Oh yeah. Hope's pretty bad for drug use.
Oh, probably. Yeah, I guess it is because it's fucking in between fucking Abbotsford and fucking and Chilliwack and stuff, right? So
Yeah. What's after Chilliwack? But
Death.
it's been a while since I've been out to Hope. God, I gotta get a bigger bike. I gotta get fucking out of town.
Whatever happened with that? What was it, a Sportster you were looking at?
I never bothered going because it was just it was really it was at the beginning of all this fucking COVID-19 fucking shit starting to go on. So it was just like best that I just waited out,
Well, since you're actually still working and a lot of people aren't, I bet their sales are tanking. You might actually get a sweet deal.
Yeah, it's maybe, but it's. No, your kid wants the computer. Well, fuck your kids, Peaches.
Dude, we just lost somebody.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Peaches. She's
Peaches.
like, her kid wants the computer. It's like, fuck the kids.
No.
So she'll be back on her phone with her peachy tits later, so I'm sure.
So that's a great question, actually, Prairie. I know you ride an R1, but what does
No,
Road
it's a
Rash
Gix.
ride?
He rides a Gixxer and I ride a fucking GSX 250R.
Who rides a Gixxer?
I do.
Prairie.
Dude, I thought you had an R1.
No, it's a Gixxer.
Oh, God. I need to stop.
It's 1,000 cc, but yeah, it's a Suzuki.
Yeah.
My bad. What about T-Moth?
You see the
I
bike
ride
on
a
his
KLR
sticker?
650.
Yeah, the KLR 650. That's what
Do you do a lot of off-road or
Oh, fuck
adventure
yeah.
riding?
I try
Oh,
to,
fuck
yeah.
it.
Cool.
I'm about 45 minutes from the back country here, so like forestry roads and shit. So
That's cool, man.
Yeah, he's in Alberta, so it's
I
a
don't
bit
really
of
do trail riding. It's a pretty heavy bike still to do trails with. So
Yeah, he did a
When you
video
get
last
the
summer.
50-pound ammo cans on it for saddlebags, it doesn't help either.
Yeah, he took it out in the bush there last summer, and he fucking spilt his bike in the video, and he spent it looked like almost an hour trying to pick the fucking thing back up again.
was that the first the day I dropped it 4 times?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that was a long day.
Dude, that's like a heavy leg day, man. Those are really heavy deadlifts, man.
Yep, those bikes aren't light.
Yeah, and
Where-
the 2
where do
times
you
that I
ride,
dropped
Rash?
it was in a swamp. So as soon as I
Oh.
tried to lift the bike, I sunk to my knees. So I'm like lifting the bike over my head, like bench pressing the fucking thing to get it back up.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, mine's just a naked sport bike. Basically, it's just a 250. It's just a
Cool.
commuter bike. It's my first bike. It's a commuter bike. It gets me from point A to point B, and gas is super cheap, and insurance is cheap. So
Dude, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
yeah, it's good. It's good for to and from work, going to get groceries. It's all I have for transportation. So it's to and from work, get groceries. It's great in the rain because it's got really lots of slots in the tires and shit like that for pushing the water away. So I've got
Yeah.
good contact and stuff, good road contact in the rain and shit. But yeah, I definitely want a bigger bike for them long rides, you know. So this, like I said, it's my first bike. Come July, it'll be 2 years for me riding. So
That's awesome, dude.
yeah.
My first
then-
bike was a Ninja 250, 1995, I think. It's
Oh, right on.
been a long fucking time.
Yeah, mine was a 2018 brand new. I bought it brand new. It was I paid less than $3,000 for the thing, brand new.
That's a good deal, brand new.
Oh yeah, yeah. It had 18 kilometers. No, it was 12 kilometers. It had 12 kilometers on it, so 8 miles essentially. Right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like perfect. My buddy helped me he co-signed for it and helped me get it so I could build my credit rating up, and now my credit rating's up. I should be able to get a bigger bike anytime now. It's just, I want to get one, but with all this shit that's going on right now, like, the good thing about my work, because it's an essential business and a lot of people aren't there, we're offering a shit ton of overtime, right? Like, we've got so much overtime. If I wanted to tomorrow, I could go in and work fucking tomorrow and get paid time and a half, all day long,
That's the one thing I
Toyota
like
plant
about my job. I can work it from anywhere. I'm lucky that way.
Yeah, no, I have to go to the warehouse and do the job, but we're off. There's so much overtime right now. I could be making money hand over fist if I wanted to right now, but I'm just too lazy. Right?
That
Dude,
Toyota plant down the street from
sweat
you
it, man.
has. I think they shut their doors right now. I haven't
Who's
seen
that?
The Toyota place down the street.
Yeah, the Toyota place is shut down. It's every time I go by there's nothing.
and
there's
usually
nothing.
there's always cars in the parking lot. day
Yeah,
and
no,
night.
the
Yeah.
Toyota place is shut down. It was actually when I was at the beer store yesterday. One of the employees that I met, Brandon, he ended up getting a job at C-SPAN, and I hadn't seen him for a while. All of a sudden, I come in and I'm Cash. He's like, "Hey, how's it going, Dave?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck, what's going on, Brandon? Fucking long time no see." He's like, "Yeah, I've been working out at C-SPAN." I was like, "Oh, is that where you've been?" He goes, "Yeah, they shut us down, so I fucking came back here." And I was like, "Right on." And I go, "What are you doing there?" He's like, "Just general labor, but man, I made way more money than I made here." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, how much you making, if you don't mind me asking?" He's like, $42 an hour during the week and $84 an hour on the weekend as a general laborer. And I'm like, "Oh." Fucking had me thinking like, should I be changing jobs? But that's like way out in North Vancouver. It's just like, fuck, that's a long ass commute. I'd have to move to North Vancouver.
So, do you know what he's actually doing? Because isn't C-SPAN that channel that nobody watches?
No, C-SPAN up here, they build boats, they build ships. It's a shipyard.
Oh, fuck. I was way
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, no, up here it's a shipyard. They basically build boats and tugs and barges for hauling logs and sawdust from the sawmills and shit like that. Because up here, we're a logging industry up here. And so they build a lot of tugboats and shit and barges for hauling all the logs and hauling all the fucking sawdust and chips and shit like that to and from the sawmill to the pulp mills and this and that, right? It's because we're right on the ocean, right? And so, yeah, it's a gigantic shipyard. It's a massive shipyard we have here in Vancouver, and yeah, they pay fucking top dollar. It's union. You got to put in a lot of hours to get full union, but once you're in, you're in. But they still pay top fucking dollar to work there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, fucking.
Good night, Monica.
Yeah. Night, Monica.
See you, Monica.
So I got a question for you guys. How do you keep the chat open and StreamYard at the same time?
If when you're in StreamYard on your computer, if you look, it'll say private chat and then live comments. I think it is. If you click on live comments, that brings up all the YouTube fucking
Cool.
chat.
Got it.
But you can't respond to the live comments.
You
Rocket,
can't respond
what's up,
unless
buddy?
you're a host. Unless you're the host, then the host can. Rocket
Yeah.
Rider 510. Sitting in the side chat again. There you go, Rocket. Send you a fucking.
Good night, Rocket.
I
Okay.
sent you an email, but there's a link, brother.
This is the first time I've actually used my computer for StreamYard. Usually I use my phone. So
Yeah, see,
New
I've never used my
experience.
phone, so I don't know how it works on the phone. I've always done it on the computer.
On the
Well-
phone, you can see the chat, but you can't type.
And it's very,
exactly.
very easy to kick yourself out on your phone too.
Exactly. And Prairie can tell you about all the times I've joined one of his streams and I suddenly disappeared.
Yeah. Everybody
Yes,
does it.
open road. You're allowed to, if you want to join open road, by all means, man. I got 2 spots, man. I got 2 spots. If you want to join too, there's a spot here for you as well, brother.
Hell yeah. Shrink my icon. It looks fucking stupid.
And I got one more spot there, open road. So if you want to jump in, you're more than welcome to jump in. How's it going, Rocket?
What's up?
How you doing, Rocket?
All right, shit, just chilling. What y'all too?
It's good to see you, man.
Same here. Good to see y'all. I'm glad somebody hosting shit.
Yeah, I thought Perry was going to host one, and he didn't. And then I was kind of snoozy. And then I was like, you know what? I'm fucking bored as fuck. And I'm like, fuck it, throwing up the live stream.
Right. That's how I was. I was down there falling asleep. Shit.
JMac
Yeah.
was having one, and I saw your notification. I'm like, "Yep."
Oh, I didn't even know
shit.
J-Mac was happening.
Well, we got open roads.
You
So
can
Road,
fuck off
how
with
you
this
doing,
one.
man?
What's up?
People.
What's up, man?
what's going on, open roads?
We hear you loud and clear, my friend.
Not a whole lot. Yeah, I got headphones in tonight.
Right now, we got a full stream. Perfect.
What the hell?
I hear dogs and fighting going on.
No, that's what it sounds like. That's the damn. That's the neighborhood. What, they got
You
a
got
party
TV
back
going
there?
on open there on? Or
No,
you
they
got
might
TV
have
on
a
open
party
road?
back there. That's the Mexicans over there.
Oh, is that from your place, Rocket?
Yeah, I don't know if they got some fat party.
Yeah, I think they're
Yeah,
infected.
because I hear the banda. I hear the banda out there. So yeah, banda. That's the band with the fucking doom 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 all that shit. See, you heard that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
That's on
the
your
band.
end. Okay.
Someone's getting me greased out there, though.
Exactly. Somebody out there fucked up. No, I give it to them. Them dudes be throwing some parties though. I don't even really complain. Like they be making hella noise. They do whatever, but they be throwing some nice ass party. The whole thing be set up looking like a damn park or a little banquet out there. Like so, like I said, I give them their props for that.
No, hopefully the
But
police don't
it
come
ain't-
along and
it
break
ain't
it
all
up.
the time. Nah, yeah, they don't. Because like I said, it's the hood, man. That's only one of the benefits of the hood, right? You can
Yeah,
like,
and it's
do
the hood, but
ridiculous
there's-
shit.
you got that
Nobody
social,
gonna say shit.
Yeah, but there's that social distancing shit.
Nah, again, dude, it's the hood. You wouldn't even know it was a fucking shutdown in the hood.
Yeah.
50 people outside. Don't nobody give a shit about that shit. That's the point again when you're in the fucking gutter, dude. You already know, dude. We already fucked up. That shit
I
they
know.
talking about, no work, no money, didn't know this. That shit don't bother
Yeah,
nobody.
no, they were showing
Like, it's
our
just
hood.
another day.
They're showing our hood in Vancouver there, fucking down on Hastings Street, the poorest postal code in Canada. And basically every fucking meth head, junkie user, fucking, they're all like literally like on top of each other for blocks and blocks and blocks down Hastings Street right now. Right. And it's like,
Yeah, that's
when
all.
you
Them kind of motherfuckers don't give a fuck.
they don't care. But if the
See
fucking.
here.
Oh,
Good
Lord.
What the hell was that? That was hella loud. I can hear that in the mic. through the
Somebody went in the
headphones.
wrong hole.
Sounds like they're in the next room. Like,
Sounds like they're
Yeah,
in
they
the
over there
kitchen.
party. That's what I'm saying because it is right next door. It's like,
I think Rock
I think that's next door. Actually, that could be across the street.
Dude, there's no way that was across the street, man.
That's next door, man.
No, they
because
be that loud.
I
Yeah,
can hear the
that's
dog
in his
barking.
closet.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's down. They out in the back, I think. It's that building next door, but they in the back.
Sounds like somebody went in the wrong hole.
Yeah.
No, they obviously out there too many cervezas.
Dude, I love how you can tell like what building it's in and whether it's in the back or the front.
Yeah, it is a different because back is the one that sound like they like literally in my window, but then the front, like if somebody park in the front and they bumping a car out there, you can hear that because there's another house across the street. That's the point when I said the front. There's this other house and they do that shit too. They got they set up out in the backyard with like 30 chairs and tables and shit like that. Like I said, they be doing it big, and that shit's fucking bumping and partying out there, you know. That's probably what they celebrating. Like I say, you know how the hood go. Motherfuckers celebrate
It's
the
the
bad
hood, man.
times and shit. Yeah. Like, we ain't scared of no little punk ass. I've been said that. You know, I've been talking shit since the beginning. Like, I ain't scared of no punk ass virus. I'm around killers. And
Yeah,
cops
yeah.
that'll kill me. I get killed by a cop way before I ever get killed by some fucking corona.
That's some shit the news don't talk about, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's a reality. It's not just people yelling shit. It's not just music. It ain't just NWA in a movie.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Oh shit, what the hell? They gonna get us some copyright strikes in this motherfucker. You hear this?
Oh, I'm not worried about it.
What are they
Let me turn the
playing
game
Taylor
down.
Swift?
I'm gonna turn the gain up. Hold on. Oh shit!
I heard that feedback.
Picking up your headphones.
Yeah,
Holy fuck yeah, they're partying hard over there.
they partying hard. I'm waiting for them to do the yell outburst.
Oh my.
There's hella people out there.
Yeah, there it is.
Them motherfuckers crazy.
Yeah, crank
The
that
mini
game
golf
down
is
just a
really
little bit.
Yeah,
There
I
you
don't
go,
trip
that's
on.
good. That's good.
I don't trip on them people like that. I give them, like I say, they don't do it. It ain't like ghetto people. We had ghetto people next door that do that shit every fucking day though, for like 12, 13 hours a day. That's when it's a problem.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
these people, is them all regular working people. They just had their little party or quinceañera or whatever they're gonna have every
Yeah,
once
they
in a
just
while.
they're just doing their weekend fucking thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Friday,
a weekend
like-
thing.
yeah, it's
Exactly. That kind
Friday.
of shit is Friday, Saturday. Not these motherfuckers used to be Monday, Tuesday. They had like 3-4 pit bulls back in that motherfucker. So all you hear all day and all night is barking. It used to be a nightmare. They got rid of all of them people. All that shit. Some of that shit did go. Yeah.
Well, you're on lockdown. There's anything better
really
to do,
fun.
right? Just
That's the other part now.
Party.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they probably got something going on. And they like, fuck the shutdown. They still having their shit. Like I said, it's the hood. Anybody gonna tell? That's where they lucky. That's what I tell you. Some benefits when you're in the hood. Because you can do some wild, crazy shit that you can't do in the suburbs. People
Yeah,
call
yeah.
the police on you. You know what I mean? Around here, you actually set off a bomb and nobody will say shit. You know what I mean? Literally. 4th of July looked like a fucking war zone around this. New Year's and shit like that. It's like a real fireworks show, but amateurs doing that shit, you know?
Well, you know one
Explosions
thing.
and bombs
You
and
know one
shit.
thing though. Somebody over that party's getting laid tonight.
Right, exactly.
So
Yeah.
I just put my headphones on and I heard somebody's getting laid tonight.
if they're all drinking hard liquor, then they're all safe from the coronavirus anyway. That the
Yeah,
alcohol will
how's it
kill
going,
the-
Freddie?
Right.
Kill the virus, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they say.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
see on lockdown over there, open road.
Yeah, somewhat. Like we ain't left
Somewhat.
the house.
Where are you at, Open Road? Do you mind me asking?
Alabama.
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 Yeah, you know where all the inbred folks come out.
Talladega is one of my favorite racetracks, man. Talladega.
I'm probably about 2-3 hours from Talladega.
Nice. I love watching races at that track. It's too bad
So-
NASCAR's all shut down and F1's all shut down and everything else is all
Mm-hmm.
shut down.
Killing me.
World Superbike is shut down. MotoGP is
Everything.
shut down. F1 is shut down. Supercross is shut down.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's all fucking
It's
shut
shitty.
down.
Like my
It
mom,
is.
she went to
You
the
know,
doctor the
Smitty,
other
tar
day,
snakes, my
and they
friend.
actually did her checkup outside the
Freddy's in
parking
here
lot.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
So
sports,
is,
no nothing.
Is Alabama on lockdown statewide?
I don't know if it's statewide. I know our little town, like there's 2 people in our town that have it.
Oh wow.
Mm.
No, you guys are still good. It's just keep
One
that
of 'em-
social distancing, like you say, and you know.
Yeah.
you should
One
be
of them
good.
died, and then the other one that's an older man that smoked all his life.
Mm.
See, that's the thing as myself, like I was saying earlier tonight, as a smoker, I don't want it. I don't want that fucking disease because if it gets into your lungs, it's a fucking lung infection, right?
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
yeah.
Exactly.
Because it's you either can get, like I said, you just get the mild flu-like symptoms, or you can get that fucking lung infection. If you get that lung infection, you're you're in the hospital on a respirator.
Yeah. This dude I went to school with, he thought he had it at first, but he just has a regular flu.
Regular flu, yeah, regular cold, right?
Yeah.
See, I work in a warehouse, and we got like over 230 people working 230 people per shift over 3 different shifts, right? And
Ow.
so you know we have to be really careful in our warehouse. Like our warehouse it's as clean as a hospital right now. That's how clean we're keeping that fucking place.
That's a lot of contacts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, we're picking booze,
the time
right?
of my job.
We're in a warehouse, and we're a government warehouse that picks booze all day long. You keeps the fucking liquor stores fucking filled with booze so that the alcoholics can get drunk and weekend abusers like myself can get drunk, right?
Thank you for your service.
Yeah. So
Yeah, my hat goes
we
off
gotta-
to you.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like we're an essential service, right? We can't shut down because there's people that have serious alcohol issues and stuff like that. They have to have
Yep.
booze. If they don't get the
Yep.
booze, they're gonna die.
Yes, exactly.
And so we're an essential service, right?
You are a fucking essential service.
Yeah.
So am I.
Yeah. So the truck man, he's a
I'm
trucker.
not. All I do is bust up concrete rocks.
Yeah,
They,
exactly.
they have notices posted all over the terminals that we're an essential service. So I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, you're not gonna get shut down either. So
Nope.
Here in Colorado, the pot shops are also essential service. It's
Yep.
basically
Same
booze,
here in Cali. Yeah.
Yeah,
groceries, and pot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
same
surprised
here.
to get my vape juice. That's what that video, or not juice, but I was even just that store was open. You don't
Yeah,
sell juice no more.
because it's
But
considered an essential service, right?
hmm
Anything
not
that's
arguing.
addictive, yeah.
Yeah. It's an
See, the
essential
place I
service.
work at, it's kind of like a warehouse.
Because that's where they get
All
all
we do
their
is
tax money from
bust
anyway.
up
So.
concrete rocks and put them in bags.
That too. Yeah.
Bust up concrete. How do you guys bust them out? Jackhammer or sledgehammer?
Jackhammer, sledgehammer, everything.
Wow.
What the hell is the difference between a sledgehammer and a jackhammer?
The jackhammer is either electric or air, or sledgehammer, you got to swing that motherfucker by
Yeah.
hand.
Oh, okay. Say no
Yeah, when
more.
I first started, my boss didn't believe in electrical stuff, and he's like, "We're doing it by hand."
Oh, fucking, yeah. We're going to do it fucking man style. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
You know
that.
what?
That'd be a long day.
Yeah, this dude was in
It's
the
a
ring.
long day, but you know what? That makes a man out of you. I don't care what anybody says. That makes a fucking man out of you because it's called hard work, man. And there's too many kids nowadays that don't know what fucking hard work is. Like, even in my industry, I've got kids that are fucking, oh, this job sucks. And it's like, oh, you think this job sucks? Well, you can go find another job that pays less and fucking have to work a whole lot harder, man. You'll find out what real fucking shitty work is. Because this job
Say,
here,
when I
the-
was 17. At 17, I
You
quit
do
school and I
manual
went to
work
work
my
for that
whole
one. Like,
yeah, that's just it. You know, I used to swamp garbage on the back of a garbage truck. That was a hard fucking job. And it had to be done, right?
my dad does it.
You know what? That's a dangerous job too.
Yes and no. You are definitely around a lot of like nowadays. It's not as bad as it used to be because now everything's all recycled and shit like that. But
Right.
when in my day, when I was fucking swamping garbage, yeah, you had to fucking you throw all that shit in the back of the truck, and it didn't matter what it was. You crush that stuff, and you could get chemicals fucking mixing. Like somebody could throw a bottle of bleach and ammonia together, and then crush it, and fucking all of a sudden you got mustard gas, and you're fucking on the back of the truck, fucking dying, right? I had an
Yeah.
aerosol can. I had
Exactly.
an aerosol can. I had an aerosol can explode in my face one time. We were crushing the garbage. I was fucking dumping the
Holy
can, and the
shit.
thing fucking exploded and hit me right in my left eye, basically. And fucking, I thought I lost my eye and shit like that. I was just like, holy fuck.
But I mean, you just never know what the hell people are throwing away. I mean, you could just grab a bag
Yeah.
and get punctured with something.
Well, that's just it. Broken glass.
Exactly.
I used to get fucking because back in the day we didn't separate green waste from fucking garbage waste. So green waste like rose bush thorns and stuff like that, I would get pricked in the hand all the fucking time. Right? It's like holy fuck, man. Like hope that wasn't a fucking needle or something. You know?
Exactly, dude. That's a rough job, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad's been 17 years now, and he the other day he actually came in and said, "Look at my arm." He picked up a bag and it was full of glass. And the people didn't mark it or anything, and it cut his arm all the way up there.
Oh yeah, yeah. It'll fucking cut you all up real fucking fast. You know.
He said he's had
And like I
to
said,
call the
it was a
law
good
one time
job.
because there's a meth lab that exploded in the bag.
Yeah, exactly. It's just chemicals. You don't know. Like there's many times where I've thrown bags in and I've crushed it, and like all of a sudden you see all this blood and guts coming down the fucking back of the hopper, and you're like, oh, well, I hope that was like a cat or a dog or some fish guts or something else because it was heavy as fuck throwing it in there. And there was another time. We stopped at this house and he's got all these fucking orange garbage bags. We throw them in there. I throw them on the truck and it was the fucking end of the day and they were full of dog shit. And I didn't realize that. So I'm cleaning out the back of the truck as it were that we always did. I pull the handle to cycle the fucking garbage through. And just as I walked around the corner, the bag exploded and all I heard was poop. And I looked and it was dog shit and it sprayed all out behind me. If I was like 1 second earlier, it would have been a face full of dog shit. That would have gone. Yeah.
That just sounds
Nasty.
horrible.
Right.
All right, I got a challenge for everybody.
What's
You
that?
guys ready?
Right.
Nope.
Yeah.
What?
All right, so here's a challenge. We got to go around the table, and each of us have to talk about what we love the most in regards to where we live.
I will start with that. What I love the most where I live, the weather. You know, the mountains, the scenery, the ocean, the rivers, the green trees. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Like where I live is awesome. The only thing I wish I had was curvy fucking roads, man. Everything, all my roads are all in grid pattern. I just wish I had some nice twisties to ride on. But other than that, yeah, I can't complain about where I live. And Truckman will definitely fucking vouch for that because it's beautiful out here.
It is out there, but not where I am. I can go down the street and see the mountains from where I am, but they're an hour away.
Yeah, it's not like where I am. They're 20 minutes away from the mountains. I can be at the ocean. I can be down at the ocean, dipping my toes in the water, get on my motorcycle in about a half hour, well, depending on traffic. With traffic right now, there is none, so I can go down the ocean, dip my toes in it, and I could be a half an hour to 45 minutes in the mountain fucking throwing snowballs at somebody, right, at this time of year right now.
I'm gonna need a minute to think of something I like about this fucking place.
Oh no.
I don't like the people here. They all suck.
I know, Prairie. How about the one and only Tim Hortons you got, or do you have more than one Tim Hortons there? Oh, two Tim Hortons. Okay.
We only see the one.
Yeah, exactly. We only see the one.
Well, I drive by them both.
Okay, maybe it's just so confusing that you never know which one you're going by.
They must look identical then.
Just my scenery is so fucking mundane, it like numbs your eyes and you don't actually see what's happening in my videos.
Yeah.
BC is almost like California peaches, but not as hot.
Not as hot and not twisty roads going through the mountains like you guys have. Because California's got those lower lying fucking mountains, not the big tall motherfuckers like we got. So you guys can build roads through them and build fucking subdivisions and all kinds of shit. Ours have got all these like fucking steep faces and shit like that you just can't build roads through. You have to find the path of least resistance building roads.
Find the
through.
valleys. They like to build the roads in the valleys.
To the valleys, exactly.
Yeah.
Unlike how they do in California, where they can just build them along the edge of the mountains, because you guys got tall mountains there. Don't get me wrong, but nothing like we have here, right?
What's your tallest mountain?
Here? Oh, I'd have to fucking Google it. I wouldn't know offhand. And then Smitty left. Did you leave, Smitty? You did leave. He says, everyone. Okay, we better go.
Are we doing the challenge?
I know what I like about where I live.
I started
highest-
a challenge, but then I left, and I'm coming back. So I don't know where we're at.
The highest elevation that I go through is 1,440 feet, and it's in the prairies.
Yeah.
It's higher than some of the mountain passes that I go through. Is just because we're on a plateau and it's just a big hill. But
Yeah, it's just if you look at the way the road is laid out here between the West Coast and Alberta, where Truckman is, there's mountains that are taller than that, but they're the highest point of the Trans-Canada Highway that goes from point A from the West Coast to the East Coast is in Alberta up on the plateau.
Yep.
It's not going through the mountain passes like everybody would think. It's actually on the other side of the mountains.
So who's up?
I don't know who's there.
I did
I'll
mine.
go. I'll go. The thing that I like most about here is everything's close. I got McDonald's a block away, convenience store is a block away, Walmart is less than 5 minutes away. So there's that.
Yeah, you
I
got
don't
walk.
have a
You
long commute or anything.
can, yeah, you can walk. You can walk from point A to point B.
So
I could.
basically, it sucks where you're at.
Yeah.
It's that small. Yeah.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
I call bullshit on that motherfucker.
As you should.
Yep.
T-Moff, you're up, man.
I could probably say I like about my area where I live is there's only probably about 10,000 people in the town that I live in, if that, and I'm like I said, an hour away from the mountains, so.
Dude, that's super nice because A, humans suck and mountains kick ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got the 10,000 thing, like Truckman, but I don't have mountains.
Well, when I moved here 13 years ago, there was 8,000 people in this town. So, and it's still not called a city, but we do have a Walmart now. So,
Yeah, buddy.
Dude, you know
Isn't
you
that highlight?
arrived. Exactly. You know you arrived when you have a Walmart.
yeah. But it services a lot of other towns that are close by because all the towns are like 20 kilometers apart.
You know what? I used to live in Sierra Vista, Arizona. Look it up on Google Maps, okay? I could throw a stone, and that stone would land in fucking Mexico. So,
Yeah.
I get you. Open roads. What are you doing, man? You up?
Probably get to go out on my front porch and shoot guns. It's that secluded.
Oh, nice.
That'd be cool.
What?
We
Our
might be
house-
able to do that soon anyway. So,
Right. Exactly.
The way our house sits off in the woods and everything, and nobody comes and bothers us. You can have parties every night.
Nice.
That's one thing I miss about living in Vancouver Island, man. When you're out in the fucking bush and away from everybody, you can do whatever the fuck you want, man.
That actually sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it. Walmart.
I can go to my cousin's house. He lives on an acreage, and we go out there and shoot skeets all the time. So that's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
And he's only about 20 minutes away from me.
So I think Open Roads kind of wins right now. Rocket, you're up next, but I gotta go take a piss. So if you finish real fast, I might not respond.
Yeah, mine will be fast. I ain't gonna. Nah, we got to.
Rocket lives in California, man. What else? He's got lane splitting. He's got twisties. He's got traffic.
Yeah.
He's got ghettos.
Year-round
He's got
riding.
guns.
You know what?
No, California, they're pretty strict on their guns, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that
All right, I'll
being
be right
said,
back.
you could go out in the street and buy a gun.
That part. Yeah.
We're pretty strict on guns here in
You don't wanna
BC
get
too,
caught
but we're
with it,
still
but-
shooting.
Exactly. But
everybody.
yeah, you could get. It's easier to get one. Yeah, like that, which is the ones you really want, right?
Yeah, those are the
'Cause
ones
it-
with the serial numbers scratched off.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Because all this illegal shit we got means the feds will be knocking at your door one day. But now mine is more of the scenery. It's the scenery of where we live. It is great. It's a beautiful area. Between that and the weather, getting to ride all year round, and we do got twisties like half hour from where we at or wherever you at. So that's probably the biggest thing.
Plus, you're on the ocean.
Yeah, and that too. Yeah, and go from, like I said, going from ocean to, technically depending on how far we take my ride, we could be from ocean to the snow in 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
So that's always cool.
Yeah.
The only
it'd
one
be
of what I'm
about
doing
an
is braiding
hour
my
for
beard.
me.
Yeah, other than that, no. The price, no. That's what's like the fucking downfall of it all.
Yeah, it's the same here. The price.
It's like
what
a
we have to
great
pay to
place and
live
look
here.
all great, but you fucking poor. Like what I would make, I'd be balling if I stayed anywhere else in the country.
Yeah.
But here I'm poor, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta make like 300,000 to be middle class here.
How much is minimum wage there, Rocket?
Fuck, I don't know, some kind of 12 or 14 or some dumb shit. Which is telling you it's literally like nothing, because if I just said 300,000 is middle class, you at least need to make like 200. You need to have two people with 6-figure incomes, basically.
Yeah.
But to be comfortable, yeah, 300. We number 2 behind Manhattan. Manhattan is 350,000. So that's what's making everybody leave. Middle class is shrinking here.
Yeah, because unless you're in the movie industry in California or fucking whatever other
Yeah,
industry,
exactly. Silicon Valley, like big executive. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So, software people and all them people that make $1 million a year and shit like that, or $500,000 a year.
Yeah.
So I'm a software guy. I don't make nearly that much.
No, even a regular software guy make like 180, which again for here, that's not really that much. It sounds like a lot there. That's just like kind of okay, but you still can't afford a house where you work. You still gonna have to commute like 2 hours. Because wherever you work, if you work near Google or any of that, the average is 1.2 million. So if you make 180,
God.
that's not enough. That's not. It's you make less than 30%, right? You wouldn't be able to get the mortgage.
That's crazy.
If I made
Yeah, it
that
is
much
crazy.
a year, fuck, I'd be rich.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. You know, if Rocket was making what he was making now and living here, he'd be like balling, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's expensive here, but you'd still be balling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this shit's fucked up here.
I really want to know what other is doing.
Well,
Braiding my beard.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
okay, that's cool.
Well,
I
yeah,
thought you were tied. I thought you were tied fishing lines for tomorrow or something like that.
There's something I haven't done in a while. Gone fishing, man. Fuck.
You know what?
Since I was a kid.
Fishing is actually it can be really relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
Very relaxing.
Yeah,
You
I
just
used to
throw a
love
li-
it.
You just throw a line in the water, fucking sit
Right,
in a
and
chair,
you fucking
crack a
sit there.
beer.
Exactly.
Sit-
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Dude, regardless of the fucking fish bites it or not, it's whatever.
Right,
I'm
you
sitting
don't
having
care.
a beer and a smoke, man,
Exactly.
and I'm looking out
Enjoy
over
the fucking
water
sun.
and just chilling, man.
You know, right
Yeah,
now
missed
I'm
that part.
actually missing that.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds really good.
All right, Monkey, so
It
you're up,
does,
bro.
You know what's good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm up.
You're
Yeah,
up,
you're a
man.
challenger.
Okay. So what I like about living in Colorado the most is hang on. What?
I've
What do
been
you
to
want?
Colorado.
God damn, hang on. What? Every single word. Like everything I say. All right. Apparently I need to be quieter because my daughter hears everything I say.
Uh-oh.
So what I like the most about Colorado is sunshine. So I don't do anything in the winter. I don't ski. I don't snowboard. But we get lots of sunshine. So despite the fact that I don't do any winter sports, I get to ride all year long.
Oh, there you go.
I've been to Colorado. I've been to Colorado Springs. I spent 2 weeks in Colorado Springs with when my uncle was living out there, and it was pretty cool, man. It was fucking one of the coolest places I ever seen, man. Outside of where I grew up, but we went down there and spent, like I said, 2 weeks to almost a month down there. And because my uncle was in the Canadian Forces and he got stationed in Colorado because of NORAD, right? Because it was Cheyenne Mountains. But he wasn't in the mountain itself. He was in the administrative buildings outside in Colorado Springs. But it was still cool to go hang out down there and see the red paved roads. Like, that was the thing that just blew my mind. It's like, oh, the roads are red, man. What the fuck? Like, until you've seen red roads that are paved, they're paved. They're literally paved, but the stone is red, right? It's just the neatest thing ever, man. It's just like, that was pretty cool. But I had a lot of fun there, man. I remember just hanging out there and going to the water parks and shit like that. It was pretty cool in Colorado Springs. I don't know if it's like that still, but yeah.
Well, the roads suck, but I think that Colorado Springs in general is a pretty rad place to live.
Well, we just
You
drove
said
through
dirt
Denver.
snakes.
Like, we just went through. When we got to Denver, we just drove right through Denver and just headed south to Colorado Springs because that's where our destination was. Once we got to Colorado Springs, and then we went around and explored all the little touristy trap things that were going around. Like we went to Pueblo and stuff like that.
Oh hell yeah!
And then we went to the canyon and went over the world's tallest fucking suspension bridge and shit like that, looking down the
Yeah.
Colorado River and shit like that. It was fun as fuck, man. Like those are memories that are in my head that I'll never forget. Right? Those are things that as a kid, I was what 16, 17 years old. Yeah, about that age. And this was in the '80s. So I graduated high school in '87. So it would have been '85, '88 when I was there in Colorado. So it was pretty cool, man.
So yeah, you were about 2 or 3 years ahead of me. So that suspension bridge is in Canyon City.
Canyon City, yes.
Yep.
And we took the tram across. They had a little fucking, they had a little cable car thing that you would fucking ride in, and you'd go over the fucking, look down at the fucking Colorado River, and then we walked across the bridge, and because we took the little tram across, and we walked across, and then, of course, we were there for a few hours, so we ended up walking back and forth over that thing. I don't know how many fucking times, like, just hanging out there, but it was pretty cool. It was, I wish I could find that on fucking Google Maps again because it was probably one of the coolest things that it stands out. That's one thing, like I said, and when people talk about Colorado, that's the thing that stands out. I never got a chance to go to Pikes Peak or anything like that. We talked about Pikes Peak, but never got the chance to go to Pikes Peak. But it was just it was pretty cool to fucking see that shit.
All right, Open Rose. Don't tell me that's part of your beard.
No, it's a little piece of metal I found.
He's making a pick. He's gonna stab your eyeballs out with that. Duk, 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 duk.
You guys talking about fishing, though. You know what's a good thing about fishing in Alabama? Hunt season and fishing's all in the same one. So if you're fishing and you get bored and see something come out,
Just shoot it.
Dude, look at that deer.
That's a nice
Right.
That's a nice mount. Nice buck.
thank you.
Oh yeah.
You kill that yourself?
Yeah, I took my stepson one day and he wanted to shoot it, but I was like,
Nice.
nah, I think I got it.
Sweet.
Guys, I'm falling asleep. I gotta bounce.
All right.
All right,
Oh,
we'll
we
see
thought
you,
you were
Prairie.
pooping.
Not Prairie.
Yeah. See you, Prairie. I'm right behind you.
All right, later, guys.
Same
Night,
here.
Prairie.
All right, see you. Oh,
No yawning there. No yawning there.
Yeah.
Yeah. There goes Rocket.
There goes Smitty. Smitty wants
Starting to
he
get
wants to
chilly
show
in
us
here.
the Australian bush mud.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Get in here, Smitty.
Get in here quick before I
You
get
might hear me hopping for a second. I'm checking.
And also need to grab another beer. There he is. There's Smitty. Added to the stream. Oh, he's in the car.
There you go. What's
Oh,
up?
you're gonna be all broken up, hard to hear too. You going to get some more beer?
Hurry up, Bush. Full dog.
Oh, you guys are out in the woods.
Awesome.
Yeah, Mike, hurry up, fucking cool. Where up?
Nice. I gotta go grab a beer. Look at that. Oh, looks like you guys had some wildfire go
Beer
through
can.
that area.
This guy video and ran out with a boot. Right.
Oh, you got a really shitty cellular connection out there. I can barely hear you. You're breaking up. You're all you're matrixing right out. Just show us some good old scenery there, mate. You keep rubbing your head like you got hair, man. You got no hair. Oh, look at that. Man, I wish. I can't wait to get green like that here, man. Just fucking, yeah.
Yep.
It's so odd because they drive on the left-hand side and there's he's sitting in the passenger seat, what we call the
Right.
driver's seat.
Right, exactly.
What's the only one right?
Starting to get chilly in here. Shit.
Just Adam went on the roof run across.
Sounds like that tequila party next door is finally chilled the fuck down there, Rocky.
They did a little bit, I think.
I think they're all
They got
passing
the
out.
music, but they just not screaming and doing all that.
Oh, because they're probably having sex now over there.
Right.
I gotta go
Somebody
pee, grab a
banging it
beer.
out. Yeah. Shit, it's starting to getting a little chilly in this son of a bitch.
Are they trail riding?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, I can't hit.
Ooh, weird.
Can't wait to hit roads like that on the KLR.
I'd love to bring a fucking trombone and beer in. For a bit. Can't get up at the night because it's too wet. So,
And I'm trying to hang in there too. Shit, I was like you earlier. I don't want to go sleep because I don't want to wake up fucking 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning. You know, it's too early.
Yeah.
Like earlier, I was falling asleep earlier. It's like 5. That's when I luckily saw he sent that his email talking about he had a stream. I was like, good, because I was the same way. I would end up falling asleep and wake up some stupid time in the morning.
What sleep?
Can't really drink today. That's the problem.
Sure you can.
Yeah, nah, I had stomach issues. That's why I stayed home from work today.
Oh, okay.
That stupid acid reflux crap. My pills had ran out at one point, so once that goes, yeah, you're in trouble. Because it take hella days for the new pills to kick in. In the meantime, I suffered.
Man, you guys are in the outback, the green outback. That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your actual road or is the dirt road is one now?
You should feature.
So, Smitty, you guys get kangaroos and koala bears in that area?
yeah. They're by their fucking horn. Okay, joy.
I want to see a koala
I'm
bear.
surprised he has cell service where he is.
Yeah,
Right? That's
same
what I'm
here,
thinking.
man. That's
Exactly.
why it
In the
breaks
middle
up
of
like it
nowhere.
does because where he is, man.
Then you can fucking.
No wonder he ran out of beer. They're all drinking in the outback. They're heading back to the fucking beer store to get more beer.
Yeah.
I tried to get me some bottle line to get me by the creek.
The way them woods look, I'm waiting for a crocodile to run out.
Yeah, I don't.
Fuck
Yeah,
them.
they're not. I don't think they're close enough to the water for crocs. But I know they have kangaroos and koalas. But a lot of those trees look black. It looks like they had some wildfire go through that area.
Y'all can probably see better than me. I'm on my phone. It's a little screen.
Yeah, it's pretty choppy on my end too. Like Truckman says, I'm surprised he has a cell phone service out there.
Yeah.
Good fucking month.
You know what? It's choppy, but he's in the fucking outback.
That's the outback, my friend.
Yeah.
How about to say, let me dip out of here for a minute.
What, are you going to bed, Rocket?
And I'm going to go to bed. I'll make a phone call real quick.
Oh, well, just mute yourself and make a phone call real quick.
Yeah, all right. Let me mute it. All right.
Hey, dip the fuck out. Just
There's
fuck
probably
mute
nobody
yourself.
in the green room anyway.
That's true, right?
There's
All
nobody
right.
in the green room right now.
Exactly. All right, be right back.
I don't even know if there's anybody even still. Well, I know Peaches is watching us because well, there's 5 watching, so that's like me and whoever else has got YouTube going.
Well, I got
Peaches
it going
probably-
too, yeah. So.
Yeah,
I got it running through my TV in the bedroom.
yeah. And I know
But
Peaches.
I do
will
that
be-
just
oh no,
so
Peaches
it
won't because she just sent me a
helps
message
your watch
saying
time,
she's
right?
going to get food.
It helps your watch time, so.
On the
I'll leave it
coffee.
running.
I looked at him after. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, Smitty.
Oh shit! I didn't know he was leaving. I feel bad.
Oh, she's still watching while driving. Okay. She's on her cell phone. She's all text to speech in her car. She knows I hate when she types in her phone.
And voice to text sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
I know I tried and it's like, what the fuck is the phone trying to say? Like,
Hey,
what is it hearing? Like, am I talking that bad?
do you not hear the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Exactly.
Did we lose the Outback?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, he's it's pretty choppy out there for him. So
That was really cool, though. I mean, when you
Mhm.
consider what we're doing, it's pretty fucking badass.
I know it's Saturday afternoon for those guys, so they're all fucking in the outback drinking beers and
Having a good
being
old time.
Aussies, right? That's what the Aussies do. They go to the outback and drink for some. They don't drink at home for some reason. If you're watching Skid Pig does the same thing. He'll go drive out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere and pull a beer out of his cooler with his truck and just start drinking. So I don't know what their drinking and driving laws are like down there, or if they drink light beer, or those guys can just drink fucking period. But holy fuck, they're always drinking and out in the bush, man. It's like holy fuck.
Down here, you get caught drinking and driving, they'll probably murder you and then throw you under the jail.
Yeah, exactly, right? But down there in Australia, it's like, oh, you're having a beer out in the fucking outback, are you? Oh, all right, you got one for me. I'm just gonna clock off here. Yeah, I'm a cop. Oh, yeah, he's a cop, right? But I'm just gonna clock off here and just have a beer in the outback with you boys. Oh, you
Might
on
go shoot some
YouTube?
crocodiles.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I just wanted to see some kangaroos and koala bears, man. That's all I wanted to see.
Y'all seen that movie Wolf Creek?
No.
It's about this Australian guy who's a murderer. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, wow. Well, you got to remember that's where they sent all the fucking the British people sent all the fucking crazy people to Australia.
Crazy people, you mean like outlaws and
Everything.
criminals?
All the criminals, because it was a fucking
Yeah.
it was a penal colony, right?
Exactly.
This guy's name was like Mick Taylor, I think, or something like that. Or
Crazy. When you look at that country today now, it's just like it's massive, man. The amount of people there. And I'm surprised that they all still have their, well, they have their Australian accent, which is a descendant of the English accent. But then you look at us stupid Canadians, and the Americans and stuff like that. And of course, we've had Irish people, Scottish people, and fucking English people come over here and start our own fucking country. North, us in Canada, you guys in the States. And we've totally just dropped that English-like accent and come up with our own fucking dialect of, which is like so far from fucking Australia.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like
even here in the U.S., like I could go to like New Orleans and I can't understand what the fuck they're saying.
well, yeah, even like Jersey, right?
Yeah,
because you got a lot of Irish in
like you
Jersey.
find the harbor.
Yeah, exactly.
Massachusetts.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm
like the
gonna
way
get
they
this
pronounce their S's and their U's, it's just it's all foreign to me.
And that's the thing, because, and the same thing in the UK and Australia, like and Canada and the States, we all have our certain dialects to our area that we live in. Like you guys got them Southern belles, as they were with the girls and shit like that. Y'all know what I mean, And and then we got like
Y'all
the
and
newfies
I.
here. And then we got the newfies here. Hey, boys, what you doing, boys? Always boys, and the boys, been doing my eyes. You're like, what the fuck did you just say, man?
Yeah, bye.
It's like, and that's over on the east coast of Canada, where the west coast of Canada is. We tend to be more like Californians in the west coast of the states, but we still have our Canadian accent as well, right? Like. But yeah, it's weird how we have our own dialects from the original dialect that came from fucking, Europe and shit like that. It's just hilarious. But yet Australia, they call each other's mates like they do over in the UK. They still call each other's mates, but you can hear you hear the difference, but it's still similar, right?
Yeah, it's different, but it's similar. And same with the Kiwis.
Yeah, Australia's got that
They've got
southern
like a little bit of
English accent.
difference.
Yeah, exactly. The Kiwis are the same way, right? But it is what it is. It's just the way our language has evolved, right? And how we've basically
Well,
changed it now, right?
The
But
funny
let's
thing
be
is,
honest, though, the Aussie accent is the sexiest accent in
Oh,
the
for
world.
sure. Yeah, for sure.
funny thing
Yeah.
is, I was gaming with my friend or with my son's friend, and he's from Australia, and he's like, "Man, you sure have a Canadian accent." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I don't hear my accent. You have an accent. Fuck off."
It's the O, man. It's the
Yeah, I know.
O.
Yeah, no, Chuck, man, you've got the Canadian accent. You're more Canadian accent than I am.
Totally.
Yeah,
Nah, I don't hear it.
you don't hear it, but I hear it. Even I hear it.
Yeah,
I hear a lot
I hear
of
it.
East
I
Coast.
sound like everybody else that's around me, so
yeah,
fuck
no,
off.
you got a lot. You've got a lot of the East Coast in your accent.
I hang around a lot of newfies, probably.
That's probably what it is, right?
Yeah,
Nah, man, it's
my
just
brother-in-law
the
is newfie, so
Oh, okay.
and my there's a lot of Irish in my family too. So a lot of my grandparents were Irish and Scottish,
That's why.
and
That's
they
why
had
you've got
heavy
a-
accents. So
Yeah, that's why you've got a lot of the East Coast accent. Still.
I don't notice it.
Oh, I do. Even I notice it because you definitely have a lot more East Coast accent than I do, right?
It's
I
not
love
intentional.
I love the Irish accent.
Aye.
You like the potatoes?
I know this girl here in BC, and she's full-blooded Irish. She was born in Ireland and grew up in Ireland before she came over here to Canada. And holy fuck, she is hard to fucking understand. And I've been talking to her on like the Facebook Messenger and shit, and she'll throw that accent right into her text, shit like that. And I'm trying to decipher it. I was like, what the fuck did she just send me? It's like, holy shit.
Yep, she's a keeper.
No,
One of
she's
our
over-
old neighbors.
You know what?
she's-
I just thought
she's
about it.
crazy.
That's probably why when with those TV shows like where they're crab fishing or lobster fishing or whatever on the East Coast,
Yeah.
that reality show, and I'm like,
Deadly
why are they
Cat-
subtexting it? I understand what they're saying.
I know that's the same when I was watching the fucking crocodile guys down there in fucking Louisiana.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that fucking show called there?
Swamp people.
On it. The
Yep.
one on history, yeah.
Swamp people.
The swamp people, exactly. And yeah, it's just like they'd always have it subtext. It's like, fuck, I don't need that sub. I can understand totally what Troy Laundrie is saying, man. Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him!
Would you guys guess I was from down south? I didn't tell you I was from.
Absolutely, 100%.
Oh yeah,
You have the accent, yes.
yeah.
Oh shit.
But you know what's weird is I can hear Truck's Irish.
Yeah,
accent.
totally. Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
hear it. Exactly. Because that's East Coast Canada, right? That's why I said East Coast. Because
I grew
there's
up
a
in
lot of-
BC though, so I don't know how I would have an East Coast accent.
It's just because of your surroundings of the people that you're around.
I
Where'd
guess.
you grow up at?
He grew up in BC on the West Coast, same place I'm in.
And Alberta is really full of newfies, so
Yeah,
All right,
come
so-
out here to work. So
Yeah,
I'm extremely slow. What are newfies?
Newfoundland. People from Newfoundland.
yeah,
Okay, all
they're
right, that
Canadians,
makes
but they're
sense.
we call them newfies because they're
We ca-
goofy.
Yeah, they're Newfie, and they come from Newfoundland, and it's a really large
That's on-
Irish. It's Canada's version of Massachusetts, right? It's just like,
Yeah, it's on the East Coast, right?
Yeah, it's just there's a lot of Irish people there, right? So
Okay.
a lot of that fucking Irish accent basically stayed within their accent, right? So if you were to go to Newfoundland, if you were to fly to Boston and hang out in Boston for a week, and there was like Boston, oh yo, and then you go to Newfoundland, they'd be eyes the buys the bills the boats and eyes the buys the sailors, and you'd be like, what the fuck are you saying, man? Like, but if you're Irish, you can hang out in Boston and get on with it. Okay, we're gonna get out the square here, and we're gonna build us a box, right? You go to fucking Newfoundland, and you'd understand the same thing, right?
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, but yeah, because there's heavy Irish and
Maybe.
Scottish back there in Newfoundland.
That's kind of like how a guy I used to work with. You know, we say bullshit and all that. He didn't call it bullshit. He called it bullshitted.
Bullshitted.
Hmm.
Well, bullshitted you. He,
Like, I told him something to go tell the boss one time, and he's like, "Quit bullshitting me." I was like, "Quit what?"
bullshitted. Yeah, that bull did shitted over there in the corner. You want to go clean it up?
I told him that way. You know the Shawshank Redemption movie, that little hammer that Andy uses.
Yep,
Uh,
I know it.
I told him. I said, boss has one of them in the truck. I said, you got to get that and bust the little pebbles up and make concrete. He's like, no, you don't. And I said, yeah, dude. He said, quit bullshitting me.
bullshitted me.
Where'd Rocket go, man?
He is talking to his girlfriend.
Get in here, Randy. You have to.
Oh, Randy won't get in.
I know.
And then when he does get in, for some reason, it seems to be like satellite delayed time for some crazy reason.
He still
That's-
has to get in.
That's because he lives on like the North Pole.
No, he's in Ontario, but he's like literally right beside Quebec.
Well, he's in Sault Ste. Marie.
Yeah, but like he says, I'm stuck in the middle with Quebec next door, right? And he's from BC too. He grew up in BC as well.
Yep.
But for some stupid reasons, like I'm going to Ontario. Like I don't know why you want to go to Ontario, but he went there and now he has to
BC
live-
is British Columbia.
yes, West
Okay.
Coast.
All right.
Yeah.
I only
Where are
moved
you
one
from, Monkey?
province. What's that?
I was wondering where Monkey was from.
Colorado.
I'm in Colorado Springs right now.
He's in Colorado, the one state that's got 7 other states that want to stuff its dick into it.
That was totally uncalled for.
But it's true.
I'm not denying that.
Is it not true? It's the only state that's got 7 other states fucking touching it. It's like, oh, I want to touch you. I want to touch you. I gotta
Everybody wants to touch us, man.
Yeah.
Well, if you can get to Alberta, Randy, I'll drive you back to BC. It's still a long fucking ways away, I know.
Oh yeah, fucking for him to get to fucking to Alberta, fucking that's like fucking 3 months by horse or 6 months by electric bike.
Dude, I'd have to smoke like 6 joints and cross, I don't know, 7 borders. There's just no way that's going to happen.
I thought about when I got another bike just to ride to Alaska for the hell of it.
If you watch Shade Tree Surgeon, his buddy there, Bobber Fett,
Mhm.
they went to Alaska because I believe his wife's dad passed away, I think it was. And they fucking flew to Alaska and picked up a Harley Davidson from there and rode it from Alaska down through BC into Washington State, and then from Washington State they made their way back to Florida. And
Damn.
yeah, that's a ride. That's a ride.
Dude, you
go
had
from-
me at a Harley ran in Alaska.
Yeah, no, they rode that because they rode through BC, because when they were riding through BC, I was following them on Instagram, and I almost had the chance to hook up with them before they fucking crossed the border back into the States and then headed down to Florida. But it just, the timing just didn't work out for me to fucking come hang out with Bob Fett and his wife. But it was still pretty cool because they were doing a live stream one time on Instagram, and I was all in the live stream and chatting to them, going, "Oh, you got to watch out. You make sure you find out which roads you can take," because we had it was forest fire season up here at the time. So a lot of the roads, because it was in the middle of the summer in August, and so a lot of the roads were being shut down and shit because of the forest fires. And it's like, make sure you fucking ask the locals which is the safest way to go, so you're avoiding all the forest fires to get back down to Washington State. But once they made their way into the area that I was, they were still about 2 hours away from me, from where they crossed the border into the fucking States. So actually, because they didn't go through a Peach Arch crossing into Bellingham into Seattle. They actually went through Abbotsford over the Sumas connector, and then they made their way. And I don't know what path they took across America to make their way back down to fucking Florida, but they rode a fucking Harley Davidson basically from Alaska through Canada back into the States down to Florida. You know, so you're
That's
going
badass.
from that's the
Yeah.
extreme. That's extreme northern west coast to fucking southern east coast. You know,
That's actually pretty fucking amazing.
yeah, it was quite the ride. And it was smart for them
Yeah,
just to go
definitely get back
directly
up.
through BC into Washington State, because if they tried to ride across Canada, it would have been boring and fucking monotonous. It would have been they definitely seen more just riding through BC, looking at these cool mountains and shit like that, get to the border, and then figure their path from there down to fucking Florida and take whatever path that they
That
took.
and would have been a lot more expensive too.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been a lot more expensive for
Yeah.
them.
I've totally heard that Canada is super boring.
It depends on where you are in Canada.
That was a joke, but I'll take it.
No, it is super boring. Like you go across the prairies. That's Truckman. He lives in the prairies. You go across the prairies from fucking Alberta to fucking Manitoba to get to Ontario. It's super boring. And then once you're in Ontario, then it's pretty boring there as well.
So, being a Canadian, what if I was an American, I was going to go to Canada, what would you suggest would be the best area to tour?
British Columbia.
Depends on what you want to see. You already live in the mountains. Why would you come to BC? Right? You know what mountains look like, so there's no need to come to BC. If you wanted to see something other than mountains, I would suggest the East Coast, because the East Coast is a little more densely populated than the West Coast and the prairies are. So you would see a lot more on the East Coast than you would the West Coast, because you're from the mountains. You're just on the other side of the Great Continental Divide. And so yeah, I would go to the East Coast opposed to come to the West Coast.
So, where would you go for the best cuisine? Because I'd love to eat.
I'd probably say the East Coast again, because you've got more nationalities over there, right? Because that's the East Coast is where Canada originated, right? Upper and lower Canada is basically Toronto and Montreal. When our country was first conquered and made, essentially just like Washington D.C. and Boston and New York and stuff like that. So we've got more population and whatnot, and just more small little towns, and probably more cuisine and more nationalities for food would all be on the East Coast, and it would be on the West Coast, because you know this part of the Canada was developed later in its creation, opposed to the East Coast when it was when this North America was discovered by Christopher Columbus, essentially, right? And then the Brits, the Spaniards, and the French came over here to try and conquer land and cause, you know, and having all the wars that we had, you know, like the War of 1812 and blah, 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 and this and that. Oh, yeah, right, the War of 1812, and Canadians came and invaded the White House.
Okay, fair enough. Good. Thank you.
But if you were into history and food and cuisines, yeah, I would definitely go to fucking the West Coast or the East Coast over the West Coast. If you just want to see trees like you guys have in Colorado, and mountains like you have in Colorado, and you just want to see the same shit you've already fucking grew up in, yeah, come to the West Coast. If you want to see something new and different, go to the East Coast. You want to see old stone buildings that date way the fuck back, like in you know, over in Europe and shit like that, go to the East Coast. That's where you're gonna find that shit.
So my dad was a lifer in the army. So I mean, when it comes to seeing like really old architecture, things like that, I don't really give a fuck because I grew up with that.
Yeah.
But I love to eat. So if the best cuisine is on the East Coast, that's where I want to go.
Yeah, I would honestly be honest with you, because we've got a little Italy here, a little fucking Spain, a little fucking India, blah 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 here as well. But I think you're gonna find a better chance and better meals of that shit over on the East Coast. To be honest with you, right? And fuck, they got lobster on the East Coast. All we got out here is crab. Crabs, meh. Go have some lobster, man. Go to the East Coast. That's where you're gonna get the lobster.
Oh yeah.
It tastes the same.
It all tastes the same, but lobster's cheaper there in fucking Nova Scotia than it is in BC.
You know, at one time lobster used to be what the poor people ate.
Yep, because it was fucking abundant. Yeah. Now that it's
Lobster's
not
a bottom feeder, just like crab. They all taste the same.
yeah, so it's all a mud fucking fish, just like fucking prawns.
A lot of truth there.
Like crawdads.
Crawdads, yeah.
But
Yeah,
bigger.
no, myself, if you were to come to Canada, I think you'd probably enjoy the East Coast better than the West Coast, personally. I think. I don't know. I've never been to the East Coast. I've only been as far as Manitoba. I've never gone any further than Manitoba. Which, without me, I'm going to have to pull up Google Maps so I can fucking get the fucking. No, that's not what you want, stupid. Don't be stupid, stupid. Bring up Google Maps. There we go. I just want to find this state that's above fucking Manitoba.
Don't be stupid, stupid.
Winter Pig, Grand Forks. Oh, what the fuck?
Well, you know what? I felt stupid when I was trying to figure out how to reuse
North
Pro
Dakota.
Tools.
Yeah, North Dakota and Minnesota essentially is about the farthest east I've gone. Well, if you were to go to Winnipeg, because there's Winnipeg, and Grand Forks. What state's that in? It's like literally on the state line, isn't it? Between Minnesota and fucking, yeah, it is on the state line between Minnesota and fucking North Dakota. So yeah, North Dakota, Minnesota essentially is the state line. Fargo, that's like literally right fucking south, about looks like about 3-4 hours south of Winnipeg, as far as east I've been. So when it comes to trying to show you like on an American map to the Canadian map, that's as far east that
I've been to Fargo.
Have you?
Yeah, I hauled cattle there to the slaughterhouses.
No shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually saw my mom's doppelganger there.
Oh really? Eh?
Yeah, and it was one of those where I come around the corners, like my hair stood up on the back of my neck, is like,
I know, right?
holy fuck, that, and she sounded
looks
just like my mom and everything.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's okay. Wait till you see your own doppelganger. You're walking down the street, you're like, that person looks just like me, man. What the fuck? And the hair just literally stands up on the back of your neck and all across your body. You're like, holy fuck, that dude looks just like me.
Have you experienced that?
I have experienced that, and then I've experienced it times 20 because I got arrested because of that motherfucker, because he was a fucking bit of a dick, and the police literally arrested me thinking that was him. And I
No
had to
way.
Yeah, and I had totally had to explain to them, and I had to even get my cousins involved and shit like that, my family involved, saying that's not him, man. That's fucking, you're looking for somebody else. That's not. Luckily, that idiot has tattoos. I have 0 tattoos. It was my saving grace.
So basically, your whole story is don't get tattoos.
Don't get tattoos, and I won't get tattoos now
Whoops.
because of that.
Oprah's like, dude, I'm screwed.
I got them all over.
Yeah, you do, but I can't now because of him, because of fucking the situation that I was in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's
This-
just
My uncle
crazy.
had
This
the
guy,
same
this
experience
guy this guy was robbing drug dealers at gunpoint, is what he was doing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then I happened to be sitting beside one of these dealers in a restaurant, and he thought it was me, or he thought I was him. Phone the fucking police. I walk out of the restaurant, get fucking jacked up at gunpoint, fucking put in handcuffs, and fucking hauled down to the police station for it, and fucking held for interrogation. I was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. Sure, I work here, I chase the garbage truck here, but fuck, I don't. Let's see your arms, man. You got any tattoos? And I'm showing my arms. I got 0 tattoos, man. Like fuck, right? And then luckily, my cousins, who were. It was a family of 4. I got 4 fucking cousins who were all brothers, who they were tough guys. They were all the tough guys in that little town, Ladner, who kicked everybody else's ass. And they made phone calls to all these drug dealers, and they're like, you're fucking chasing my cousin. If you keep chasing my cousin, we're coming to chase after you. And fucking all charges were dropped against me, man. They didn't fucking pursue it anymore. So,
Shocker.
yeah. because they were the
Something
tough
happened to my
guys.
uncle like that.
They were the tough guys of the town at the time, right? Because they were four fucking brothers that all grew, who were all fucking basically 2 years apart from each other, and they all beat the shit out of each other. Something to do as fun at home, and then when they were bored, they were at school beating the shit out of all the kids at school, right? They were the bullies at school, and everybody feared them, man.
My uncle experienced that. This is my uncle. He's a truck driver, but the guy killed his trainer because he was going to fail him. And they came after my uncle thinking it was him. He had the same last name, same middle name there.
Dude,
Well, I
mine
didn't
is-
have the same name. The buddy just looked just like me, exactly like me. But the only difference, like I said, is he had tattoos. I had none. But my saving grace was my family.
Well,
Yeah.
back when I was younger, I was told that I looked like Wheels from Degrassi Junior High.
Hey, that's all right. I got a guy at work that looks exactly like Screech from fucking Sacked by the Smell, man.
Oh,
Oh my god, no way.
Yeah, he's even got the same little beard like Dustin Diamond has nowadays, man. It's just like, it's hilarious. I'm like, look at Screech. Yeah, it looks exactly like Screech.
No, I remember going to what was it, the Republic, to watch some live bands, and I was signing in my jacket, and some guys were being like, "Hey man, it's Wheels." I'm like, "What?" They're like, "You look like Wheels." I'm like, "Fuck off!" And I shaved my head. Never grew my hair out again. I was like, "Fuck that shit."
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call that guy on the fucking Raymond. I'm gonna just start calling him Screech. Hey, Screech, how's it going, man? Because he literally looks just like Dustin Diamond. Same curly hair, the same goatee, and everything. It's just the same jawline. It's hilarious. And then there's a guy on Graveyard Shift
hell
that
is
looks
that?
like fucking Randy Blythe from Lamb of God, the lead singer of Lamb of God. He looks just like him.
Have y'all heard that vibration? That's my phone.
Is that
Is that your phone?
Ah, son of a bitch! I just popped my finger.
Of course, the fucking drive-thru is gonna be crazy along Peaches. Everybody's fucking can't sit inside and eat. Get your food yet, Peaches?
Wouldn't it be better just to make the food at your house? Then you know what has touched
Is somebody really going through a drive-through right now?
Yeah, Mrs. Peaches is right now.
No fucking way.
Yeah, she's getting food for the kids, probably, most likely.
Where you getting food at?
She's in Surprise, Arizona.
Yeah, no, she's in Arizona, so it's almost 11
I'll
p.m.
be right back.
there right now.
Yeah, it's 10:56, just like it is here. She's on the same time I'm on.
Whoa!
Mhm.
So Colorado, it's 11:56.
So you're an hour. Yeah, you're an hour difference right now.
Yeah, so you're on Pacific.
Yeah, Pacific time.
Okay, cool.
And same with Arizona's
It's
on Pacific time too, except for in the winter
Yeah.
when we fall back, then they're
Yeah.
ahead of us. Yeah. They
So I
don't-
lived in Arizona for 8 years, and that
Yeah, they
always
don't
threw
change
me
time.
for a loop. Yeah, exactly. They don't change time.
They don't change time.
I think there's 2 or 3 other states in the United States that don't change time.
Yeah, Saskatchewan here in Canada doesn't change time either. It always stays the same year round.
Personally, I think that's like the way to go. Like, I don't understand why we change time. It's fucking stupid to me.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try and eliminate that. She says she's got some Mexican food for her, and the kids got pizza from
What?
Little Caesars.
I want
most
some Mexican
likely.
food.
No contact pizza?
No contact pizza.
God, it's so
Did she get cheese yet?
surreal.
Fucking beers, man. Fucking almost
So-
3 deep, and I gotta pee already.
3 deep, dude. I'm like 6 deep, dude. I mean, seriously?
Yeah, but
So-
one of them I had is 7.9%, so it's like fucking a beer and a half right there.
Well, I mean, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Who has seen Outbreak?
No, I haven't seen it. I don't
Seen
think.
what?
Maybe I have.
You
Outbreak.
need, you need to go watch it.
It's a movie. It's a movie about a virus.
Yeah, Ebola.
I have seen it. I just don't remember.
Is it on
It's from,
Netflix?
like it's
It's-
it's an old movie. It's like from
It's an
way
old
back.
movie, but it's totally based on a true story.
Yeah, on a true story that happened in
So-
Africa.
Yep, exactly. The original Ebola virus was found in the 70s.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah, and the movie it basically elaborates on that. And it's, I don't know, whatever.
It's pretty much the same shit we're going through now.
It is actually.
Yeah. I gotta go pee too. I'll be right back. Oh.
All right, man. Me too. I'll be right back.
Oh boy. So what's new and exciting, Open Road?
Look at more bikes now.
Right on.
I looked at a 13 Harley Davidson Sportster 1200.
Okay.
I hope I get it. The guy, he ain't asking much for it. He's only wanting like 3 for it.
Yeah, we could never find one up here that cheap. Unless it was a basket case
Wait.
in parts. Yeah.
Do you know anybody that
That's
do
how-
like cartoon ideas or anything?
Pardon me?
I'm making a new logo for my channel. Somebody did me a cartoon version, but I want to like see if they can like put words on it.
Oh. I'm not good at Photoshop stuff, so. I was actually trying to do some recording music-wise, and I haven't used the software that I normally use for so long. I totally forgot how to use it too, and I'm like, well, where the frick is this? And I'm clicking around, like,
Damn.
just reinstalling it on a new computer. I figured, well, I'll try this other software, which works nice, but I just find that the other software did much better. So
Oh yeah.
spent 4 hours trying to figure out how to activate it again.
Damn, bro.
Well, that's Pro Tools for you. You make sure you have your dongle plugged in. Well, it is. Why isn't it fucking recognizing anything?
I seen your picture. It might have been a while back. Yeah, it was where your truck was stuck in the snow.
Oh,
I think it was your big truck.
oh, it probably was. I was probably stuck on a hill.
Brr. Feels cold in my house all of a sudden.
My house feels cold too. I was actually, when I went upstairs, I should check, make sure the back door wasn't open. We left it open all day. It was nice.
That's just because we're at that point in time where it's like nice and warm during the day and it dips down at night, and it's like, and then you feel the chill. It's like, why am I cold? Or yeah, it's getting to be late at night. It's getting cold.
It still says it's 2 degrees.
Yeah, down here.
You guys got 2 degrees? What do we got here on the fucking coast?
That's Celsius, by the way. Just for
Pizza's
open
his home
roads there.
now.
36. And then my
Yes,
whole,
not yours.
what was that?
2 days ago we had it was like 80 something degrees, and then yesterday we had thunderstorms and tornadoes.
Oh, awesome.
I know.
I'm
right?
still it's holding steady at 2 degrees.
Oh, we're at 7 degrees right now, which that over in the fucking Freedom degrees.
At 4 o'clock this morning, it's supposed to drop to -1.
Freedom degrees, I am at 45 right now.
And then Sunday is supposed to get up to 7. And then the rest of the week is in the minuses again. Yay!
Yeah, remind me if I ever come to Canada, make sure it's warm.
Yeah, come in like June and July if you come to Canada. Maybe August, early August.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what Peaches is eating, but it looks good. It looks like it's fried. It looks like it give me gut rot the next day. She just sent me a picture of it, of what she got.
Did she get cheese dip?
I have no idea what it is because I'm not familiar with Mexican food, but it looks like it's been fried. It almost looks like it's been a fried burrito, and it's got like mayonnaise and guacamole and then shredded fucking cheese, I guess, on top of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's got cheese dip poured on it. Probably.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I know it looks tasty. But I know that my fucking stomach the next day would just fucking be like not my best friend. Eating that with beer, it would just, I just already know I would not be my best friend tomorrow.
Hey, Road Rash, did you notice that anybody that mentions the virus on their channel, there's a thing from the Canadian Health Organization?
Oh, I just get that Canadian Health Organization all the time. FAC?
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. Yeah, just every time I log into YouTube, it's right there all the time. I have to dismiss it.
Oh, I get it just on videos that have like 2 ATVs. She had a video about it the one time about the truck drivers. She wasn't even really talking about it. It was just saying thank you to all the truck drivers.
Yeah.
And I had
because
for
she
more
said COVID.
for the proper information about the coronavirus. Click here.
Yeah, I get that's same thing. It's a
Yeah.
deep fried chimichanga with Spanish rice and beans is what Peaches said she got.
Oh,
I
hell
just
yeah.
know because it's deep fried. Yeah, I can love deep fried food, but if I'm drinking beer, I just get gut rot so bad the next day.
That sounds so good.
Yeah.
Chimichanga. So what beer is that?
I'm having a Bavaria.
No, I mean how many?
This number 4 right here that I haven't cracked yet. See, it's not cracked yet. Yeah, it's not cracked yet. That's
I know you're drinking Bavaria. I can see the bloody things.
yeah. That'll be
And that's
number
what you
4.
normally drink if
That's my daily, man.
that's your regular, yes. So
Yeah, that's my daily drinker. That one. But I think
Is that beer you showed me that one out that was real dark?
no.
No, that was this one here. That was the planner. That was that one there. I have had many.
That's a badass can.
Yeah, it's a cool can. I like that one. I've been wanting to try this one for a while. It's really good. Like I said, it's 7.9%. 7.9% double Brock. It's from Germany. That's a German beer. This one here is a Dutch beer from the Netherlands. It's my ancestral beer, as I call it, because where my dad was born. My dad was born in the Netherlands, in Helmond, and that beer is brewed in Leishout, which is just northwest of the city my dad was born in. And when they started exporting this beer out of their town, the first city that it was exported to was Helmond, where my dad was born. So, and that was back. This beer was, they started brewing this in 1790, right? So like 200-300 years ago, they started brewing this beer.
Bavaria is awesome. I love
Yeah,
it.
and that was.
But I can't afford it, so I buy the cheap Keystones.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's not a cheap beer, but yeah, that stuff's been around since 1790, and I think it was 1810 when they started fucking exporting that shit to fucking Helmond, Netherlands.
I'm an exported African. Just saying.
South African.
Just saying, hey.
No, actually, I'm part. Well, I'm not going to say it. Eritrean. Look it up on a map.
Oh, okay, no, because I was just gonna
You know
ask
what? We're
South
all
Africa.
part something. So
Yeah,
who
no, I was
gives
just
a
gonna.
fuck?
No, yeah, exactly. No, because I was just gonna say South African because the Dutch were the first to get to South Africa before the British were, right?
You're gonna say it's not.
We colonized the fucking the Dutch colonized fucking South Africa before the British came over and took it over. Just like New York. New York used to be called New Amsterdam, right?
It's all good because
Oh, wow.
the Italians have stole pizza from where I'm from.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, starting to get the hiccups. That's a no-getter.
Oh wow.
You're just one beer away from ending the stream.
Nah. He's good for another hour or two.
Yeah.
If we get
Yeah.
him talking on something, get him ranting. He's
Get
good.
me
I was-
ranting. I'm good for 2 hours, but
I was hoping it's gonna last longer, but now my confidence is lower.
I looked at my bed when I went and grabbed another beer, and I was like, "Yeah, you look really comfortable. I can hear you calling my name. Just shut the fuck up."
Just don't lean back. You'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sitting on the edge of my chair, forward into my, because if I sit back, I'm done. I'm done. So I gotta remember, I've been up since 3:15 this morning, and it's now 11 fucking p.m. 11:09 p.m. my time. So,
Dude, hell yeah, dude.
and I've worked all day, and I've busted my balls all day.
Well, that
so-
was like yesterday. I stayed up till almost 3:00 in the morning yesterday, and I got up at 11 the night before and drove for 11 hours. And then just stayed up, and I'm like, well, I got to go to bed. And I'm like, oh no, I should install Pro Tools back onto my computer and refamiliarize myself with it. And then it's 3:00 in the morning. I'm like, fuck, I got to go to bed.
You guys are way more badass than I am. Absolutely.
But I drive through the night, so I try and when I get home, I try and stay up to be with the family and stuff, and then try and go to bed when they go to bed. But if I go to bed when they go to bed, then I get up at like 4 in the morning. So I actually slept until 9 o'clock.
Dude, nobody should be able to hit on that, though. Dude, how about you, open roads? Man, it's almost 2:30 in the morning for you, bro.
That's 110 here.
It's still early for him.
No!
Yeah.
He's only an hour behind me, so
No, he's on the East Coast, man. He's 2 hours behind me. It's 12:10 where I'm at. That means it's 2:10 a.m. Dude, I'd be fucking out, bro.
No, it's 110 here.
1:10. Wait, you said you're in Georgia?
Alabama, right?
No, Alabama.
Alabama. 2
It's
hours
only-
from
I wish
Talladega.
Georgia.
How is that possible? My math is way the fuck off.
So you're on Central Time then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang right. Dang right.
So he's just
Dude.
an hour behind. So he's
No.
It's still early, or an hour ahead of me,
No.
because I'm
That's
at
not
12.
right.
I'm 12 o'clock, 12:11 or whatever.
Yeah, it's 12:11 where I'm at.
Yeah, so because you're on Mountain Standard.
Yeah,
Time,
just
he's
turned
on
111 here.
Central. And
What?
Road Rash is on
Pacific Standard Time.
EST. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so fucking confused right now.
What are you drinking?
You don't want to know.
Coors Light.
Oh. That's
All I
just
have to say,
wrong.
if you're drinking Coors Light, you should drink Keystone Light. It's cheaper and it's the same fucking thing.
I don't drink beer. B, you're not allowed to know what I'm drinking. And
Come on, man.
C, wait, hang
Coors
on.
Light. It's made from that Colorado fresh water, man.
Fuck yeah. Well, they must get the water from the Nestea water place then from that spring up there in Hope
And Hope, yeah.
for the Coors Light and the beer.
That's all right. I drink the stuff from the Netherlands. This beer hasn't failed me yet, so I've never had a bad batch. That's the thing about Bavaria is never had a
When y'all
bad
get-
batch of this beer.
When y'all get a chance, look up what Alabama said about the coronavirus.
Oh, I'm fucking damn near one eyeball in it right now, man. Not there yet, but I'm getting there.
So Alabama's still on the East Coast, right?
I don't know. I don't keep up with this stuff.
I'd have to open Google Maps.
Like I'm still trying to figure out that you're still on the same time zone as Mountain.
What? Colorado's on the same time as Alberta, is it not?
Well, I'm surprised that you're on the Central Standard Time. That's almost East Coast fucking.
So it's 12:13 a.m. where I'm at.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly.
They're in
You're on
between
this-
Mississippi and Georgia, so.
Yeah, but no, he's
Yeah,
in
Alabama.
Colorado, man. It's
No,
like-
I mean Open Roads is. in
Oh yeah,
Alabama.
yeah. No, because he's on the other side. He's at that next line of fucking. The next line of
Oh yeah.
next two lines of fucking. If it's one there, yeah, he's on the next two lines. Oh Jesus Christ!
Well, I guess
Oh.
Prairie. Yeah, I guess yeah, because Prairie Boys
So-
and this is still at the same. He doesn't change, so
He
he's.
doesn't change exactly.
So like Rocket should be at
He's-
1:15 a.m. right now.
No,
no,
he's at the
Rockets
same
in
time as-
California. He's the same as me, man. 11:14.
Yep.
What? Oh
Yeah.
no, you're right. My
Yeah,
bad. My bad.
he's in Richmond. He's in Richmond, which is a suburb of San Francisco.
No, you're right. I went the wrong way.
Yeah,
San Francisco.
yeah, because he's Oakland Bay area, basically.
So what time is it for Open Roads?
For what?
1:15.
Yeah, he's 2 hours. He's not 3 hours because Toronto's 3 hours difference. Ontario's 3 hours difference, which is Eastern time.
It
So
could be the spot I live
Alabama's-
in Alabama too.
Alabama's only 1 hour from where I'm at.
Don't make me look at Google Maps so I can figure out where Alabama is. God
So
damn
it's
it. I know it's in the
fucking
south.
lost right now. Fuck.
There's Mississippi, Oklahoma. Zoom in.
I'm just lost. It's me. Don't worry about it.
Wow,
It's me.
Alabama's like literally like must be like right on the fucking line, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like
It-
right on the line because you got Mississippi on one side, Georgia on the other side. Like I bet Georgia's like fucking probably an hour's difference from you. Yeah, Georgia is going to be an hour's difference from you. Okay, there's Toronto. I'm looking at where Toronto is because they're if you draw the line down, yeah, Georgia's going to be definitely an hour difference from you guys.
Yeah, it says Central. I just did a Alabama time zone, and it says.
How far are you from
Central.
Birmingham? Open road. Are you in the north or south part of fucking Alabama? 'Cause I'm just looking at it right now.
Birmingham's probably about an hour away from where I'm at.
North, south,
They're quite far west of Toronto, so
yeah.
yeah, I could see them still
Just
being in the central.
Can you Google something for me?
What's that?
Look up Coleman, Alabama to Birmingham. Like you might can tell the difference from there.
Because just give me a central. What's the closest central big city to you?
Huntsville.
Huntsville. Okay. I've heard of Huntsville before. Not finding
That's
it.
where all
I
the
find
shootings
it.
happen.
What
I
were
see
you?
Greensboro. The old fucking Greensboro track used to be there. Oh, there it is, Huntsville. Okay, you're in the north. Yeah,
thought so.
okay, I see. Yeah, you're in the north. You're fucking just south of fucking
You said Coleman?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, Coleman.
There's Lynchburg. Oh, I see Lynchburg. Fuck, you're not that far from fucking Lynchburg. Holy shit, you can go get yourself some Jack Daniels fucking right from the top.
So you're like west of Atlanta.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah, my
northwest.
ex-girlfriend, she She lived in Tennessee, and it was about an hour and a half to go there.
Yeah. He's northwest of fucking. He's basically east of Athens, and I want to say
not even
Decatur. Is that how you guys
seeing-
pronounce that little town?
Decatur.
Decatur. Okay.
I used to live up there too.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you looking at?
I'm just look. I'm looking at the maps. He's in Huntsville, so now I know where he is.
I can't even find it. I'm looking at Coleman.
Which is fucking
or Coleman.
northeast
who
of
said they're
fucking
looking at
Birmingham.
Huh?
Who said they're looking at Coleman?
I'm looking at Coleman.
The Cullman.
See, yep.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. But I'm 45 minutes from Huntsville.
Oh, okay. I just can't see. 45 minutes, what? East, west, north? Because I'm not seeing.
I think it's north, maybe. No, Birmingham's north.
No, Birmingham's south.
I don't know. I get confused all this
Yeah,
shit.
Birmingham and okay, there's Birmingham.
Birmingham is south from where you are, because Birmingham's a big
where's
city.
Huntsville then?
North. Go north from fucking Birmingham. Go a straight line north, man.
Okay.
If you see Athens, go east. It's the I-65 comes out of Birmingham and goes straight up to fucking Athens. And then if you go east to that, then it's fucking Huntsville.
Okay, there's Athens,
Yeah, no, go east.
Rogersville.
Follow the 72 over to Huntsville, or the 565 to Huntsville.
Killen, St. Florane, Oakland. Am I going too far?
Probably too far. It's like literally next to
Yeah.
fucking Athens. Mooresville is not even that far away. Another area which is a heavy NASCAR area.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of assholes down there, though.
Oh, I bet.
I'm not finding it. I'm dumb.
You're not the only one, dumb. I live in the same fucking country. I can't find him.
Goddamn, I'm a drunk Canadian. I've already found Huntsville, man. I'm literally fucking looking straight at it. Now to find exactly where he is.
No, that's
You see it?
Hartselle.
You see it?
No, that's Hartselle or whatever.
It's right beside, like, there's Madison, there's fucking Redstone Arsenal, there's fucking Huntsville,
Yeah,
Big
that's our military
Cove,
base.
Owens fucking Crossroads, down in the fucking south there, Brownsboro, Ryland, Meridenville, Moores Hill. That's all fucking all around Huntsville, man. The U.S. Space and Rocket Center is like literally fucking west of fucking Huntsville. Huntsville Botanical Garden.
That Space
Hey, I
and
got
Rocket
it.
Center, they did something.
I have a question for everybody online. Ready?
I
have no fucking clue.
Yeah, me neither.
Dude, yeah, Google Maps. I fucking stalk people on Google Maps. That's Peaches. I know exactly where Trippy and Tipsy live in fucking Belleville, Ontario. I know their exact fucking pinpoint location. Except for Trippy, I don't know what apartment he lives in. I know where his apartment's that he lives in, but I don't know exactly what number it is. But I know exactly the house
Okay,
that Tipsy lives
that's like really scary. Remember that? You know, you just share that much information.
So you
No,
know
I
exactly
was-
where I live then? You've Google mapped my house?
in. No, I have not Google mapped your place.
That's fine. You can Google map me, dude. I'll buy you a beer. It might not be from the
If
right
you want to know where
country,
you live,
but
I can
it's
Instagram
all
you
good.
my exact address. I trust you.
No, I'm good with the Google Maps, man. I can find fucking if somebody puts out a video, it's always consistently in that same neighborhood. What I do is they'll run through the fucking neighborhood that they're always running through. I see a street sign on the corner. I'll fucking pause the video, look at that street sign, and I'll type it into Google Maps exactly where that is, and I can pinpoint exactly where they're from. And
All right,
eventually
so-
you find out where they come from.
So real quick,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Spit it
come
out,
out.
monkey butt.
Wait, that was a trucker. Okay, so I'm lost. Hold on. Give me a minute.
We are all lost.
We're all lost. I can relate to that.
Yep.
Shit. Can I? I need a minute. I'm lost.
This is when you know he's not drinking beer. He's like, okay, just give me. I need a minute. Have you ever watched Drunk History? Because the drunker they get, they're like, okay, just give me a minute. I gotta think about this.
Okay, I just
So
found
they had
Huntsville.
swords and shit, and they came fucking and they invaded the castle. I've got my sword made of metal, and I invaded the castle. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Or
So open roads, you changed your mind on the KLR then? I take it.
Oh yeah, that did not turn out too good.
Oh, okay.
It was, I rode it down the road, and it ran good, and then I got back and it started making a weird noise. I said, dude, this bike's making a weird noise. He's like, I might just need to tune up. I was like, well, let me check the oil, bone dry the oil.
Oh, that's no good.
I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go on home.
That's why I decided not to buy a used KLR because it's like,
Really?
okay, well, this is why maybe why people are having issues when they buy a used one because they don't know how it was ridden.
Yeah, exactly. You know how hard it was ridden,
Yeah,
how many times it was dropped.
I know exactly how many times my bike is.
Yeah, I dropped it every fucking time. I know exactly how many times.
And it's shut off as soon as it hits the ground, pretty much. Or as soon as I go, fuck, I'm on the ground, I better reach over,
Yeah.
turn it off before it stalls.
That's the other reason why I don't want to sell my bike, is I fucking dropped it too many times. Like, yeah, fuck, nobody's gonna buy this. Fuck, I'd be lucky to get $500 for it. Fuck.
Yep. Not buying a bike from Road Rash.
Yeah.
Well, I
Where's
didn't
my
start
learner
dropping
bike,
my
man?
bike until I put the crash bars on it. And
Yeah,
I'm
just
so
stuck
glad
with
I put the crash bars on it.
My bike got dropped at work. I took my bike, I parked it. First coffee break comes. Somebody comes out of the coffee room there, like, your bike's laying on its side. I go out, there's a big dent in my fucking gas tank, and my fucking left side markers are broken. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I
for
remember
fuck's
watching that
sakes.
video.
I was so pissed. It was like, and I fucking, I was doing a turn in my buddy's driveway that was gravel, and I grabbed too much front brake, and I spilt it myself. And then I come into my my own driveway. I was doing the Stevie TV off topic. I ran to the beer store, and I was coming back, and I fucking ran into my driveway, and I hit a little bit of mud, hit the front brake a little too hard, and I fucking spilt it on its right side. And I never did any damage or anything, except for breaking the my brake lever, the nub off my brake lever. And so I was like, okay. I spilt my bike twice, and somebody's knocked my bike over once, and that's where it put the big dent in the gas tank and shit like that. So it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna sell this bike, man, because I'm only gonna get $500 to $1,000 for it at top. So I'm just gonna keep it for myself. It's a good winter riding bike in the winter, and I don't own a car, and until I get a car and get my driver's license, because I do not have a driver's license. I only have a motorcycle license. So until I do that,
Wait. You have a driver's license.
no, I have a motorcycle license. I
yeah.
don't.
But you
have
have-
a drive.
You're like the opposite.
Yes, exactly.
I know, right?
How does that happen?
I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite. I have no driver's license to drive a car. I have a motorcycle license only.
How
I have
how
three
does that
different
work?
licenses.
Easy. I just went out and got my motorcycle license and never got my driver's license.
Wow.
Because
Yeah,
they usually endorsement
And I'm
an
old
M for
fuck. No,
endorsement.
I was just never interested in driving. I had a car, I had a learners for years, and blah blah blah. I just never fucking went and did the final road test to
I've
get my
taken
driver's license.
3 separate fucking driving tests, man.
Yeah, well, I've just never done it. I was just like, yeah, I don't need to drive.
I'm
I
so
just-
confused right now.
yeah. It was
like,
just,
My
I was-
license only shows 2 different classes on my license, though. Because I have my CDL or class 1, and I have my class 6.
So, wait.
Class
Class 1,
six.
Class 6 is motorcycle here in Canada.
Yeah.
Class six is a
usually
motorcycle in Canada.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Class 1 is fucking big rig.
Yeah.
Class 1 is a big rig.
Yeah.
CDL. That's why I said CDL. before I
Okay.
said-
Yeah,
Okay.
big rig, but it's different. But here they call it CDL in Alberta, but over here Class 1 is basically your big rig.
No, we call it
wheeler.
Class 1, but in the States they call it a CDL.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Commercial
Yeah,
driver's
CDL.
license.
Commercial driver's license, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, he's got his fucking. He can drive a big rig. He can drive
With
a
an
car,
A
and he can
endorsement
ride-
because
yeah.
I wear glasses.
But yeah, I've only got a motorcycle license. I don't have a driver's license. I cannot. I can drive a car. Drove a car for years, man, illegally. Fucking, I drove dirty for years. I rode dirty for fucking. When I had my motorcycle learner's license, one of the restrictions was I was not allowed to ride at night. I had no choice. If I was to go to work and fucking come home from work, it was dark out. I'm riding at night. I'm riding dirty, right? Until I did my road test, and I finally passed that. Now I've got my full.
Dude.
Yeah, I've got one more road test to do on my motorcycle license. I have to do that in 2 years, and then I get the full motorcycle license. But I have no restrictions basically, except for I can't fucking drink and ride, and which I'd never fucking do, and I can't fucking operate an electronic device while I'm fucking riding. Which you're riding a motorcycle, like you can fucking sit there and text on your fucking phone while you're riding a motorcycle. Yeah,
Right. Exactly.
That's one nice thing about me is since I'm kind of grandfathered into the rules when I got my first license,
yeah.
I don't have to do the graduated licensing for my motorcycle license.
Yeah, see,
even though I just got it, I've
Yeah.
only had it for 3. I pretty much got it the same time you did, man.
Yeah, I know,
Hey.
but I fucking have to do the graduated, right? So I got to do one more road test, and then
Thank fucking God.
Even though
I
I've
don't
ridden
get any
motorcycles
of
for
that.
years and years and years, and I have lots of fines for riding without a license, but
oh, guess what, fucking truck man? They're just showing adverse winter driving conditions between Revelstoke, Kelowna, and Hope.
oh, awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
glad I'm at home getting drunk with you
Yeah,
guys.
exactly. So you're gonna have when you go back to work Sunday night, and you had to drive back out here to BC to my fucking neck of the woods. You're gonna have some adverse driving conditions going through Revelstoke.
And you know what? There's
Kelowna.
absolutely no freight going from Calgary to Vancouver.
The roads are pretty dry or pretty fucking light. Because all I know is like,
I had on my first trip, I pulled an empty 28-foot pup.
really, eh?
Yeah,
I know, that's
and that
from-
was the
that's from
quickest I've ever
Calgary?
made it to Vancouver.
So that's from okay, so what did you pull back though? 2 pups?
I pulled 2 13,000-pound trailers.
Okay. Because
So
I know one thing.
basically 26,000 pounds, but they pull like fucking anchors because of the way they're set up.
Yeah. Dude, going to work in the morning, I see very little traffic. Coming home, it's nothing but fucking truck traffic. Now there's so much truck traffic right now out here. It's silly.
In a way, it's
So that's what I
nice
said,
because
Kyle.
there is not a
They-
lot of traffic. Okay.
I don't say anything else. Well, if you got a motorcycle license, you got to have a Class M. But down here where I'm at, you got to have them if you're
Monkey
an old.
butts. Monkey butt, kick yourself. Monkey, don't kick yourself out because I'm not always looking at the screen, man.
Nah, no worries, man.
Well, I'm hammered
He-
right now,
he
and I'm
just-
looking at my big.
shit.
I'm watching the news on my big screen, and I just happened to look over, and I was like, "Oh, monkey bucks in the green room." Well, dude, yeah, don't kick yourself out, man, because if I don't look over at the screen, I don't know.
You know, I've
either got the
I just have to
24-inch
say, I
computer
am
screen or the 51-inch fucking TV screen.
I am so glad that I have a coffee maker in my truck because it's a pain in the butt to get a coffee now at truck stops.
you know what?
That it is.
It is
Fuck, that would be
because I can
that'd
get
be-
free coffee and we're at one of my stops. I can get free coffee if I fuel.
Yeah.
So now I got to go in. I can't bring my own mug.
No, because they don't want to touch your mug, so they have to give it in a paper cup.
Yeah.
They're wearing fucking latex gloves.
Yeah.
And hold and giving it to you at full arms, like, there you go, sir. And then you're like, okay, and you're all full arms, like, thank you very much.
But
while
the
you're wearing
first
a rubber glove.
that was this week. Last week I stopped at the Flying J at Hope, and I walked in and they're like, I still could grab my own cup and lid, and I'm like, how is this safer? I know where my mug is being. I know where my lid is. I stick it in my pocket when I'm filling my coffee mug.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I got to grab a coffee lid that fucking who knows who fucking
Just
rubbed their
touched
thumb
it.
over it, touched it.
I touched it.
I
You
coulda
probably
coughed all
did,
over it.
man.
Fuck yeah, I did.
I know you did.
Hell yeah, I did. I touched everything. I cough on everything. I lick everything. It's done.
You seen how many Americans have been arrested down in the
Yeah.
States for licking deodorant and coughing
Yeah.
on fucking vegetables and fruits and vegetables?
Really?
COVID-19. Yeah, filming themselves. They throw on Instagram. Look at me, I'm being stupid, and I licked this, and I got this, and I've done this, and I'm coughing on
Oh
people.
yeah, put it on Instagram. That's
and they
fucking
put it on
brilliant.
Instagram. Yeah, exactly. Put it on Instagram because it's like, I'm going to get the views and thumbs up and blah, blah, blah. And of course, the police come along and arrest the motherfuckers. And what are they getting charged with? They're getting charged with fucking terrorism fucking charges, man. Terrorism, man. You're fucking.
Yeah.
Because
fuck
it's a
you Canadians.
biological, they're considering it as a biological weapon of mass destruction, and therefore you're
Yep.
being charged with terrorism.
I'm
And
just-
that's 3 to 5 years minimum.
I'm just thankful you have me on your live stream.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
The guy, the first guy that got caught licking all the deodorant and fucking in the fucking Walmart or whatnot, I got COVID-19. I'm gonna lick all these here, fucking, and he's dragging his
saw
tongue along,
that.
and he fucking filmed himself through it. Yeah, dude got 5 years, man. He's gonna get 5 years, fucking, and it's a terrorism charge.
He's an idiot.
I know, right? Like, fuck.
He should get 5 years and then some.
Yeah, exactly. Once again, that's that fucking, I need to be on social media fucking mentality, right?
Hey, so
Yeah, Mrs. Peaches said if you see a
That's
truck
how my-
driver at a fast food place, ask them if they want a food. Because they can't go inside and they can't drive the truck through the drive-through, and they won't serve you if you're on foot.
No, I know, it's just stupid.
I know.
it's all
They're
talk.
in Chilliwack at Lickman Road. If you pull
Yeah,
up,
I know where Liquid is. Yep.
you can pull up and face the thing, and they'll look out and go, "Are you driving that truck?" And you go, "Yes." They will give you a coffee and give you your sandwich. But I really don't. I don't know. I'm kind of paranoid, but I'm not. I'm pretty antisocial, so I don't really like crowds anyway. So
You should be antisocial.
You're anti-social.
Exactly.
You're anti-social. Fucking rights, man.
I don't know.
Sound
I've
like
just
you live
never.
in-
I know
unless you got-
Truckman knows who did that song, but we got 2 other people in this room. It's like,
How do you feel?
yeah.
Social.
Show. Anti-social. Yeah. Anybody else name that band? Anybody else name that
Nope.
band? The funny thing is, the band is named after a virus. Anti-social. And it's one of the most deadliest viruses other than Ebola. That's out there.
Is that social disorder?
Nope.
Nope. And it's not social disorder. It's not social fucking whatever. And the band's
got
been
me.
around since the 1980s.
Who is it?
It's one
There
of
we
the
go.
big four.
Peaches got it. Peaches got it. Even Peaches knows what that was, man.
Anthrax.
Anthrax.
You got her.
They did a duo with Public Enemy.
They did do a fucking deal with fucking Public Enemy, man.
Hell's fucking
That
yeah.
was
Who's
that
the
was the
oldest to
cross.
remember
That's
that?
the crossover of thrash and metal, or thrash and
They
rap.
say
right
never
there.
rap and never. Oh, I can't even. Rap and metal will never mix, but all of them can suck.
Oh yeah.
My sexual
remember
organ
that.
located in the
This
lower
little one.
abdominal area. No, man, it's dick.
Public Enemy #1. My folks said free, and I got numb. Can I tell them I never really had a gun? But it's a 5.3 that. No, that's it. No.
And people wonder why metalheads are antisocial, right? Metalheads don't have to worry about fucking COVID-19. Yeah, we don't fucking go near people, man. It's like, get the fuck away from me, motherfucker. Fuck, you get way too close. You're in my fucking personal space.
My wife
man.
goes, "Let's go to the
I'm
mall," and I said,
antisocial.
"Let's not go to the mall."
Yeah.
Now I like going to the mall because there's nobody fucking there.
Well, you know what I call them all at Christmas time? It's a madhouse.
Yep.
Another Anthrax song.
It's time for your medication.
It's time for your medication, sir. Yeah.
It's amazing how if you don't use
Is
a
it
piece
bad I
of
left my-
software, you fucking forget how to use it.
Yeah.
I felt like such a retard trying to do something that I've used for years and years, and is like looking at it and like, why is this not working? What button do I push to get this back?
It's like me when I fucking brought all my lights back online and hooked up my fucking my DMX controller and shit like that to get my lights working.
Yeah.
I was like, how does this work again? How do I assign my lights to the DMX controller? And I literally had to go back into fucking YouTube videos and watch old videos that I watched. How do I assign these things? Oh yeah, right. Okay, this is how I do. Okay, now okay, all right, that's how it goes. Okay, blah. Now I can do it again, right? But it's just like,
Well, I was doing Google searches on how to reactivate Pro Tools
oh shit,
because you have to have your dongle, right? Your
dongle,
iLock.
yes.
And it's like, okay, I bought a perpetual one, so even though I'm not paying for it anymore, it should go up to the last update that was available when it was still paid for.
Yeah.
And I downloaded everything that I was allowed, and it was like, oh, you can't, you're not able to access it because you have to deactivate this and do this and whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, Smitty's back.
Smitty's back. He must have found some beer. He
Killer
out of the
Bees.
Outback. Killer Bees. That's a great album, man. The Killer Bees.
Yep.
That's when they did.
I'll be right back.
What was that fucking song that he did? Attack of the Killer Bees, wasn't it? Yeah, Attack of the Killer. What was that fucking song that the fucking Anthrax did? In fact, if I remember correctly, Killer Bees, every song was written in B that they did on that album because they're all cover songs. That's why it was called Killer Bees. Well, looks like I'm having another beer because that one just woke me up. Damn, look at that. That street is dead as fuck. Okay, so Open's still with me.
Y'all all have to trust on
Truckman's
here. I
going
bet.
pee. Truckman's going pee. Rocket's probably asleep or he's fucking talking to his girl still.
He said he was talking to his son.
Oh, is it son? Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll be right
They're
back. 'cause I
showing
gotta piss
Gravel
now.
Street right now. They're showing Gravel Street right now in the news. There, Truckman,
Yeah.
and that's our fucking. That is our entertainment core.
Granville? Yeah.
Yeah, Gravel Street, and it's fucking dead right now. Like if I wasn't drunk, it'd be like if I was like, say I was still in graveyard time right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, it's raining, but if I was still in graveyard time right now and decided to go do a vlog into Vancouver, it's like, holy fuck, it's dead as fuck town. It's like a ghost town.
I am so glad that they made liquor stores an essential service, though.
So am I, because I'm still working.
Exactly.
I'm still.
My son told me that today. They're not going to close the liquor stores, Dad,
No.
because they're an essential service. And I
Essential
said, I kind of
service.
figured that
Yeah.
just because there's alcoholics that if they don't drink, they'll die.
They'll die, exactly. Yeah, we're an essential service, and that's why we got so much overtime right now.
Or they'll go into such bad fucking
No, because
remission, or they just
no, because they would all get fucking submitted to the hospitals, and they can't deal with drunk, serious alcoholics in the fucking hospital right now because of fucking they don't have the space.
Oh,
for
because
that.
alcohol withdrawal is fucking harsh,
It's
man.
deadly. It's
Yeah.
deadly, right?
Just like they're probably giving out free heroin now if to all the fucking.
They are actually in Vancouver here. Yeah, they did this. They did it here in Vancouver, man, just to help fucking with the fucking problem because we have a lot of poisonous drugs going around right now. So all the drugs that the Vancouver PD is confiscated over the years right now is they're giving it to all these places that can dose the
Because
shit
that's
out
one
to the
less
junkies.
person that is in the hospital taking up
Yeah.
a fucking
Taking up a-
respirator or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I still think it's a little overblown, but it is serious, but it is still overblown.
You know what? It's a little, I agree. It's a little overblown, but the reality is, this is a serious thing. It's a pandemic, and if we don't like Dr. Bonnie Harry says here, our provincial health officer says, if we don't fucking do something about it, we're gonna end up like Spain and Italy and shit like that in America. And the problem is our curve right now, the way our curve is looking worse than America. But we're slowly getting the point. Like even at work, I walk through work and I'm like, social distancing. You guys aren't social distancing. I do like trippy and tipsy. It's just like, you guys need to fucking start social distancing. Like, I try to make that space between people. If you want to get close to me, it's like, get the fuck away from me. Like, I was picking yesterday. We're in an area, it's called Specs, which has got like those fucking Polaner fucking Salvadorias I was drinking, these things here. And these are in a certain area, which is called Specs, right? It's not an everyday pick. It's not a fucking high flow pick. It's just something that comes in small amounts. So I'm in there and I'm picking, and some dude comes up beside me and fucking starts fucking picking the bin and fucking and the bin and shit, like picking the fucking location and the product, right? And he's literally like within a foot and a half of me, and I'm like, dude. He's like, what? Social distancing. And he's like, what do you mean? Get the fuck away from me, man. I don't want you this close to me. I'm picking here first. I was here before you. Stand the fuck back and let me fucking do my job. And then you can have the fucking job. We're not getting countered by our fucking shit right now because this social distancing stuff. They're not going to call us on our fucking numbers right now, dude. Just stand the fuck back. Let me do my fucking thing. Then you can come in there and do your fucking thing. I'll get the fuck out of the way. Like, but just get the fuck away from me, man. We have to do this shit. And there's a reason why we got to do it, because there's no fucking goddamn fucking cure for this shit right now, right?
Unless you get it and your body makes its own cure and then you're good from it.
Well, that's just it. But it's still, I don't want, I'm a smoker. I don't want to get that lung infection.
Yeah, but what if you've had this in the past? What if you had COVID or coronavirus at another time? Your body should be able to make the antibiotics naturally.
Exactly.
So
I don't know.
You could have had it already and never known it. You had a really bad cold one time. You could have had the coronavirus.
Yeah, exactly.
Already
I could have, but
in your
I don't
lifetime.
know. I don't know. I don't know this, right? But the reality is, I want social distancing when I'm at work. When somebody's picking a bin that I need to pick at, I'll wait for them to be done. If they're taking forever, I'll tell them to hurry the fuck up. I'm like, dude, like, can you move a little faster, man? Ooh, I got to pick that same bin. And they're like, buddy's like picking one case at a time, right? He's picking 6 cases. He's doing one case and he's walking turtle speed. And I'm like, dude, hurry the fuck up, man. Like, and then I go there and I put 6 cases and I'm like, bam, 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 it's done. I'm out of there. I'm off to the next bin. It's like, you're so fuck. Because I got a lot of fucking useless brown people that they're slow as fuck. And I just want to slap them upside the head. I even said to one kid today, and I've said it to him yesterday too, hurry the fuck up, I got a pick there. And he fucking eyeballs me. And like, dude, you ain't fucking tough enough to eyeball me. Just get the fuck out of the way, man. Like, fuck.
Well, you know what I found annoying
Slap
today
you
when I was
upside your head, knock your glasses off your face, and fucking your little stupid turban off your head. And fucking...
Well, you know what I found annoying today when I went to Walmart. They have tape on the ground for the social distancing, and they want, if somebody loads the conveyor belt up, they want that person to go completely through the till, and then have the
next person.
No,
we got the same thing here.
They wipe down the belt, and then you can start putting your stuff after they wipe the belt down.
Yeah, we got the same thing going here.
So they told me that. The aisle next to me, I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit, I should have went to that aisle because that person's not fucking around and talking to everybody like blah 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 blah, you know.
Yeah.
So I should have went to that belt, but this lady that I seen earlier in the store who was fucking rubbing her face, like rubbing her eyes and rubbing her nose,
And just white touching everything. Look at
touching
me.
everything, and she went there and she was like looking for the little bar that you put between the groceries.
Yeah.
And they don't have them because they don't want you to do that. So she's pushing the person in front of her's groceries forward on the belt.
Yeah.
And starting just throwing her stuff, and the guy behind her did the same thing, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
Social
well, the
fucking distancing.
the associate, Walmart associate, told me, "Can you wait until this person's done and leaves, and then you can?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no problem."
Yeah. I got
Well,
no
she
problem
took off for a lunch break, so she's not telling anybody. No one else got told that. So this, I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to be around this bitch because she's gonna fucking
Yeah, but
die.
the cashier should be doing that. The cashier should be telling them. And there should be fucking signs. Because we got signs at my grocery store.
Oh no,
It
there's
says
signs
one
there too,
person-
but
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. People don't know how to read. Oh, there's a sign there. Oh, I forgot
I'm
how
reading
to read
everything
English.
because you know what? I want to protect myself.
Yeah,
I don't want
same
to. I don't want to be out of work. I have fucking shit to pay, and I know if you can. We're gonna defer mortgage payments and stuff. But okay, well, what's gonna happen when we go back to work after the shit's happened? Are they gonna double my payments?
No, they're not going to double your payments. What it is it gets attached to the end of your payments.
Okay, well, I don't want to extend my fucking payments.
But that's what's going to happen is they're going to get extended. So let's say you missed 2 months of your mortgage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that 2 months of your mortgage that you missed is going to just get added to your overall fucking.
Yeah, but you know
length
what's
of
going to
time.
happen? The bank's going to try and take money out anyway, and then bounce that shit, and then charge me service charges.
No, because that's what the government's trying not to do because people are.
They're still going to do it though.
They're going to exactly. They're still going to do it, but people are going to fight it, right? It's what's going to happen is because basically the government has told the banks, look, you guys need to fuck off because this is a time of fucking crisis right now. We don't need this fucking bullshit that people can't fucking figure out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if they try to do that, you can take it. You can take it to court, and the court will fucking back you because it was a time of fucking shit, right? Look at that, man. It's nothing but rain all week. Yeehaw. Look, next Friday, it's going to be
Fuck
sunny
off with
cloud.
your rain.
Yeah, fuck off.
Just fuck off.
Just fuck off. Fuck off. You know how many times I said fuck off today? Holy fuck.
I can imagine.
Dude,
That's one of
I
your.
drank last night. I was a little under the fucking weather this morning and trying to get up and going, and fucking nothing was working. I was like, fuck off. Fuck off.
Were you on any live streams last night?
What's that?
Were you on any live streams last night?
I was hanging out with Tipsy and Tribby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm not getting notifications, so I was.
Yeah,
I was
nobody
looking.
is right now.
Yeah.
No, because I got off
Yeah, I
work
had to
and
go.
I got off work and I sent Tipsy and Tribby because I knew they were live, and I sent them, you guys drinking tonight? Because I'm going to buy some beers and hang out with you. Oh, yeah. And they sent me fucking voice. They sent me a voice message back with fucking both of them on, yeah, fucking, nah, we're going to watch stream. And it's like, you can hear them both in there. It's just like, yeah, hopefully fucking grab some. I was like, sweet, man. Okay, I'm going to grab some beers and hang out with you. So this morning I was just like, I stayed up a little too late last night with Mrs. Peaches. She kept me up, and of course, Chad upstairs kept me up way too fucking late. And then, I
But
was
you went
just
to
like-
work, so I'm proud of you, brother.
Oh yeah, I made it to work and shit like that. But I fuck off came out of my mouth. I don't know how many fucking times this morning. It was
That just sounds like a natural word for you, though.
It is. I'm trying to get my pants on.
Fuck
off! My feet were like, fuck off, man. Like,
You were trying to say something, open road?
Oh, I forgot what it was. Damn, I can't remember. Do y'all have Facebooks for y'all's channels and stuff?
Facebook? No, I only
No.
do the Instagrams.
I
gave up
do.
Facebook.
And it's Truckman on Fire, but I don't use it. So if you post something on it, I check it once every 2-3 months.
Yeah, I don't do Facebook. I've been on Facebook in over 6 months. The greatest
I think
fucking thing I ever
Facebook
did,
is
man.
probably the worst social media platform right
Yeah.
now because everybody's just like stalks everybody, and if I post anything, I get the dumbest comments from my stepmom.
I just all I know is if I was on
And it
Facebook right
pisses.
now, I'd be-
My wife gets so pissed off whenever somebody posts something on Facebook or she posts something and somebody comments on it that doesn't appease how she commented and doesn't expect that kind of comment. I'm like, well, don't post shit on Facebook then if you don't want to get pissed off.
yeah, I think I've been on Facebook in so long. It's like since December. Yeah, I think December is when I was last
I
on
gotta stop
Facebook.
bumping my mic. Fuck.
And so I just know that Facebook's nothing but COVID-19 anyway, so I'm not missing anything. Or my life sucks because I got COVID-19, or my life sucks as I can't go to work because of COVID-19. It's just like, you know what? So I'm not missing anything on Facebook because it's pretty much
Have
all
you ever
Facebook is.
Road Rash? Have you
Aye.
ever watched? It's a Canadian guy. I think he's in Kamloops. Ave, AVE.
No.
Oh, he does. Okay, he does tool reviews,
Yeah.
but he's posted a couple of videos where he throws a roll of toilet paper into a fireplace.
Oh, nice.
And then
let's
at the
warm
end
up
of the
a
video,
garage,
he's like, "If you're after my bog rolls and shit tickets, good luck, because you'll get an itchy asshole." And he's rubbing it on insulation.
Nice. I was actually gonna take a picture of my fucking roll of toilet paper and it post that on Instagram. I was like, "This is how much shit tickets I got left."
I got lots of shit tickets
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking.
because my wife she's doing the Facebook shit. So
Yeah.
it's the first thing when this whole thing started to go down is like, we need to buy toilet paper. I'm like, what the fuck for? We have a whole pack right now. Whoa, we're gonna run out. We need more.
I know. I'm kicking myself for not buying 2 packs when I bought my last pack when there was still lots in stock.
You know what? I went to Walmart when I got home because I'd hooked up the water line to my fridge because it has an ice maker, which is fucking awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'll just use the original because it has it already had a line that had one of those pinch taps, right? Where you pierce it. So I hooked it up and I went to open it and the valve was stuck. So I'm like, I'll just put a wrench on it and I snapped it and fucking now it's leaking. I'm like, well, shit, everything's closed now. So now I got to fucking go to work. What the fuck? So I'm like, I put a bucket underneath it and says, okay, kid, dump this bucket out. Cause it was like a drip, 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 drip. That's how fast it was dripping.
Nice.
So
I gotta get a beer.
So I went to Canadian Tire and got a new valve to replace it, and then I went to Walmart and they had the big 80 or the big roll packs like that you can get at Costco, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll grab that, even though I know I don't need it, and they were sold out of that, so it was nice to at least grab that. And it's just you and me, open road. You look like you're ready to fall asleep, brother. Or did you freeze? I'm just talking.
No, I'm still in here. It was muted. I was trying to see if I had you on Instagram.
Yeah, you do, because we've chatted on the DM part.
Oh yeah, another Bavaria. There's that son of a Bavaria.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to make my new one. My other one got hacked.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Well,
Yeah,
your
that's how much-
Instagrams. Yeah, I know I got you on Instagrams because I seen your bike with the open road vlog welding thing that you did on it.
Oh yeah, that's fan mail that I'm getting. Somebody, y'all ever heard of Tampa Boy Customs?
Yep.
Yeah.
He made it for me. He sent it to me. I'm gonna give his channel a
Nice.
shout out. So
Cool. Yeah, no, Tampa Boy is those guys fucking build some fucking he built
Hell
some messed up shit. I wish I had just the welder and the fucking the supplies just to build the messed up shit like they do, because I have those ideas in my head, but I just don't have the time or
Did
the
Prairie Boy
tools.
shave his beard off?
Prairie Boy? No.
Who's this
I
picture
don't
of
think
them
so.
on his last fucking post?
Oh, that's his old fucking. Those are old pictures from way back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
before he
put that-
grew his beard. That's before he grew his
Fuck, I
beard.
wish I could grow a fucking beard like that.
I know, right? We had a guy at work. So we had a guy at work, fucking Andrew. He works in the maintenance department, and he had that big epic beard like Prairie Boy has and whatnot.
Yep.
But because he's all super paranoid and shit like that, he tries to put on a fucking a respirator mask with the 2 filters on either side.
They don't
And-
work with a beard.
They don't work. So he had this, and so he shaved the whole motherfucker off. And basically, it made him fucking look like 20 years younger. So now he's like, this guy had this big fucking Prairie Boy beard, is all clean shaven right now because they wear the respirator. He's like, yeah, he looks so young. It's hilarious.
Let's see if I can
He
find a
comes
photo.
into work and everyone's looking at him. I was like, is that you? And he's like, and you can tell that he's like, I feel weird with no beard on my face. But yeah, man, he had like that big epic fucking Prairie Boy beard hanging off his chin. Shaved it all off, man. Just took the fucking trimmer out, the old fucking nut trimmer off, and fucking trimmed it right off and shaved it, just so he can put that fucking respirator on his face. Oh,
J-Max.
J-Max in the house. Yeah, J-Max, get in here, man. Jump in for a little bit, man. I'm gonna hear you say, right? What's up?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Actually, I'll be right back. I gotta grab more beer too.
I just refreshed, man. My Bavaria glass is fucking Bavaria full.
It is.
Empty
That's awesome.
Bavaria can with the
I'll be right back.
Yeah, J-Mac
I
there.
sent
Fuck,
both-
Chuck man through the link in there, bro. Just get in here, J-Mac.
I sent both y'all a picture without me, without a beard.
Yeah, you're still a young buck, though. You look the same with or without.
I will. See, I mean, everybody tells me don't shave your beard off because I never got carded when I had.
I wonder if Rocket's still here or not, if he's just sleeping on his chair. Because I know he went to the phone, but I bet Rocket just fucking push something in the fucking chat and just go Q or whatever and hit enter and just let me know that you're still here or if you're just sleeping. Fell asleep. Rocket Rider 510, he's sleeping in his chair again, pretending he's in a live stream again. Waiting for that ha in the side chat.
Do you know anybody that's good at photoshopping?
YouTube fucking will tell you all the things you need to do for freaking Photoshop. If you want to learn something cool, best way to do it, do it yourself. There's many tutorial videos on YouTube that'll help you out, and because that's what I did. I was just like, how do you do this? Blah 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 blah. What's something to do? And then I fucking just went, you know what? Go to YouTube, and
Yeah.
there's many and that way. It's better you just teach yourself because then you can just once you learn it, then you can just go from there and like, oh, let's do this and let's do this and let's do this, right? Like for instance, let's bring this up. Like all this fucking all this text that's going by and shit like that. Oh, excuse me. And up there, it was all shit that I just taught myself how to do in Photoshop. Actually, it wasn't even Photoshop. I used GIMP. GIMP is the free version of Photoshop. It's just as powerful as Photoshop, but it's free. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's just, yeah, that shit's... Yeah, there's many tutorials on YouTube that teach you how to use whatever you want. So instead of paying somebody to do the job for you, just teach yourself how to do it, man. If you got the software downloaded, just watch the videos and teach yourself, man. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah. See, I plan
I'm
on
back.
making a new logo. I just ain't got a computer right now. That's why I ain't been like doing vlogs and stuff.
Yeah, well, no, if you've got all that shit, yeah, just YouTube videos. Just teach yourself how to do it, man, because that's just the coolest way. Because then it feels like you've accomplished something. When you do it yourself, it's an accomplishment, right? When you have somebody else do it and hand it to you, it's like for instance, what do we got? Let me fucking find what I'm looking for here in my fucking OBS. Watermark. This one here. Okay, so I had this one right here.
Yep.
This is a picture. I was sitting on my motorcycle, And this is a picture that I had my daughter take. I gave her my phone, and she's like, "Take a picture of me sitting on my bike." So she took that picture of me, and then I sent this picture over to Tham's World, and he removed the background for me because I couldn't figure out how to remove the background. So he removed the background for me, he sent it back to me, but the background was black, and I was like, "Dude, can you make it white?" He's like, "Yeah, I can make that white." So he changed the background to white, and he sent that back to me, and I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I did the text. But if you look, you got blue text, and then you've got a white border, and then you've got a black border, and that's what I did myself. I did all that shit myself, right? He just and then I turned that into a vector to make stickers. So that's my sticker, right? That I send out to people when I send out stickers and shit like that. I made that into a sticker for myself, and it's a die cut sticker. It's a die cut sticker that basically follows my body line, right, and everything. Where are my stickers? They're somewhere on my. I can't find them. I'm all drunk on one eye. But anyway, so yeah, I had Tham just remove the background because it was a house and shit. Like there's like 2 houses in the background. He removed the background, made it white, and kind of cartoonized it by the colors. Sent it back to me. I added the text to it, and then I sent it off to be made into stickers, and then did everything else with it that I do nowadays. But yeah, that was. If I knew how to do that white background and cut the back, I would have rather done it myself, but I didn't know how to do it at the time, so I had somebody else do it. I just added the text and then basically finished it off, right?
Yeah.
So, but that's what I use. Like if you look at down in the bottom corner of my you can't. My name's in the way, unfortunately. I don't know how to turn the names off in the fucking. But down in the bottom corner, I basically let me actually move that image.
Here, I have a screen. I have to set it up.
Beer cam. There we go.
Here we go. I have this one here.
watermark.
So if you see on my bottom, that's a watermark.
There's a watermark at the bottom right corner.
I have it on both, actually, both corners, because some people have like what you have, because you can't turn it off with the unpaid version of
Yeah, there you go.
streaming.
I'll just take that and move that to a different fucking location. Okay, you're unlocked. Why can't I move you? Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Oh, it's in a group.
See, even on this one, I have it on the one side.
Yeah. Over there. I got my watermark. I'm too drunk to try and figure out how to move it, so I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to lock it back down. Lock it back down. Oh, yeah, right. I'm already on.
You're already on that cam, brother.
Yeah. She never got one. I know Peaches. Sorry, there's a lot of people haven't gotten one yet. Peaches is the one person I should be sending fucking 10 to.
You know what, Peaches? Instagram me your address, and I'll send you some of my stickers if you want some.
She lives in Surprise, Arizona. I just don't remember the P.O. box number. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
I have Road Rash stickers, so they're not a lie.
Yeah, they're not a lie. They are real.
Wow, there's still 6 people watching, too.
Do you have like stickers you send out personally?
Yes, I do. If you Instagram me your address, I'll send them to you. I don't have a P.O. box anymore, so.
All right. Yeah, I mean it'll come to my personal address.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're pretty far away from me, so I don't think you'd come and rob me right instantly. It'd take you a while to get up to rob my house. I'm just being a dick. I don't.
Beans are crazy.
I'm pretty trustful, so whatever.
Yeah, same. once I get some stickers made. You remember that time that I messaged you when I was going to send you some shirts and stuff?
Shirts? No, you never said me. Might have been somebody else. But
I
that's
had
okay.
some shirts made to my ex. She burned them all when I moved.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Yeah, she's like, fuck your YouTube channel, and burned them. I was like, are you serious?
Oh, that was so good. Sorry, I was eating some salami.
Oh, yeah.
Midnight munchies.
Is it midnight yet?
Oh, yeah, it's 1 o'clock for me now.
Oh, yeah. It's 2 here.
Yep. No, I haven't really been watching too much moto vlogging lately. I was in researching a guitar that I wanted to buy, so
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think Rocket fell asleep too. I know he should have been first, but
we could start yelling at him.
Rocket!
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 Okay, all right, let's go over here.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Oh, we got 6 people watching? What the fuck? Who's all watching? I know Peaches is here.
I'm watching through my TV.
Yeah, you're watching. I think Smitty might still be here because I might throw the link up one more time and take this offline.
I am watching. So
Okay, so there's
there's at least 4.
There's 4. There's 4 out of the fucking 6.
Because Rocket's probably watching or has it running 2 streams.
Maybe.
I just do it for the watch time, just to help you out, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, same right there.
All right, I'm gonna throw the link in. Peaches, jump in because I'm gonna throw the link up again. Paste.
Rest in peace, headphones.
Oh, Peaches is already there. Okay. Peaches already had the link because I emailed it to her.
Oh.
I'm gonna take this offline because I'm almost ready for Betty bed. It's getting to be that time for me to go fucking get my ugly sleep. I've been up, like I said, I've almost been up for fucking 24 hours, so I'm going to hit this broadcast. Thank you for anybody who's fucking sitting out there who's actually watching us. It says 6, and there's 5 of us, and well, so I'm kicking offline. Thanks for hanging out, and I don't even know how long. How's long? 3 hours and 28 minutes. Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Slay
2 hours.
another time.
Yeah. So mush over that like button. Stay drive on that subscribe button, and we'll slay her another time. Cue the music.